We are live. We are live. The levels is good. The levels is good. My peoples is out here. My peoples is out here. Y'all know what it is and who it is. Y'all know what it is and who it is. Y'all know what it is and who it is. 15 rounds of boxing. It's Wednesday night.
Yes, sir.
We are back in the studio. Four
Yes,
Corners
sir.
brings to you 15 rounds of boxing live on YouTube. With your boy Fight Night Dex. With
Yes,
your
sir.
boy The Maniac.
The Maniac.
Oh. And to the left of him, it's the heavyweight
Champion of the world.
Fight Night Mo. And then to the right of me, y'all know what it is and who it is, man. Y'all know what he does. This is what he does, man. Bar for bar, pound for pound. Who want to spar around the town? It's Uno,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Behind the lens, 40.
40. Just
40.
Yeah.
Double
James.
Double J. And I ain't talking about no Jeff. You heard? Talking about James Bond and just incredible, man.
Yeah.
Putting this production together for us, man. How y'all doing, fight fans out there, man?
What's
Peace
good?
and
What's
blessings.
good?
Peace and blessings.
Welcome back to the studio.
Yeah.
We missed you.
I had to get up in here, man.
Definitely.
I miss you guys, man.
They let him go.
Hey, yo, Mo.
Mo. You know what I'm saying?
In honor of Dikembe, one of the greats, man.
R.I.P. to Mutombo, man. We
Lost
Mutombo. We just recently lost the greatest hitter in baseball, Pete Rose. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to those sports legends. But you know what sport we on, right?
Yes.
You know what we do up in here. We talk that boxing, that boxeo, you heard?
You dig.
We ready to go at it with whoever, whenever, however, wherever, man.
You dig.
This is what we do,
That's that
ladies
Maxwell.
and gentlemen.
That's that Maxwell. Wherever, whenever, whatever.
So without further ado,
I don't know. We also had a 7-year group. You know what I'm saying? Chill.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, boxing fans of all ages, here we go. It's fight week, ladies and gentlemen. It's fight week. A big fight week. One of the best fight weeks of the year. And the most anticipated one of this fall by far. I've been waiting for this one. Uno, you've been waiting for this one. We got postponed once, John. It won't happen again. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. We almost at the finish line. We got a few more days to go. You know what I'm saying? It's the light heavyweight supremacy showdown. Mano a mano. Number 1 against number 2. King Arthur Beterbiev, 23-0. 20-0 with 20 knockouts. IBF, WBO, WBC, light heavyweight champion of the world, putting up his crowns.
100% knockout rate. Don't forget that.
No, I told them. They know it, man. If you don't know, you better call somebody. You better ask them who Arthur Beterbiev is and how he gets down. 20-0, 20 knockouts. He's going up against number 2, the WBA and IBO. You know what I'm saying? We're going to throw in the IBO title in there. You know what I'm saying? Dimitri Bivol, 23-0, 12 knockouts. Let's get to it. In the words of the Maniac, man.
Listen, we gotta let Maniac go. His leg been shaking over here. He been waiting on this topic all week, man. He like Macho Man.
I ain't gonna lie, Maniac.
He like Macho Man
you
over
out here looking like Bird of Beef. You know what I mean? Yeah, the winter's
he got
coming.
The shag, and then talk about Game of Thrones.
Good Yankee on. You already know. Shout to the NY teams in the playoffs.
Shout out to the
Liberty in the championship.
Shout out to the Mets who just won today. The Liberty on their way to the championship.
Oh no, they in the chip.
They in the chip.
They in the chip.
Tomorrow.
And Saturday we got a big matchup down in Saudi Arabia. Maniac. This is undefeated against undefeated. Pound for pound against pound for pound.
Yeah. Let's go, champ. Let the dog loose. He been waiting all week to get on this topic.
Nah, man. I already spoke about it numerous times, man. This is without a doubt one of the better matchups of the year, one of the better matchups that could be made in boxing, period. No matter which division we're talking about. This is for undisputed, light heavyweight. You know, a division that is not shark infested, but there are sharks up there. You know, and these are the two biggest sharks at 175. You got Bivol, the boxer, versus Better Beef, the grizzly bear. Then he only works in one way, man. Destruction. he's the juggernaut, man.
Good one.
Things.
Good one.
He gonna destroy you. But you know, people look at him like he's all brute, man. This guy could box. For a guy with 100% knockout, he could box. He has good IQ. Now he showed vulnerability. He's been down before, right? He's been dropped. Guess what happened? He got up and he finished him. This is what I'm talking about. Boxing, you're gonna get dropped, man. But I look at Bivol. He's a fighter that he's not. He don't got pop like Paulie, but he has enough pop. He doesn't use it. He's not. He's one of them fighters that he remind me of Shakur a little bit. It's like, yo, I know you could do more, man, but you just don't want to do that. You just don't. He wants to play it safe most of the time. But anyway, let's just get right to the fight, man. How I feel about it, who I think I'm going to win. This is boxer versus puncher, but I think it's going to be more of a boxing match. I think people going to be surprised of Better Be skill set. I think you're going to take Bivol to the middle of the ring. They're going to say, what you want to do, son? You want box? Then let's do that. I'm going to show you what I'm about. I'm going to push up on his wrist, on his finger. Come on, man. This dude is different, man. In order for Bivol to win this fight, his stamina better be at 110%.
Oh, he got that.
He better be on his bike. But like I mentioned many times, there's only a couple of fighters in boxing. Tank, Benavidez, Inoue, Better Beef. In order to beat these fighters, you must walk through fire. And what I mean when I say walk through fire, you have to sit there and fight with them at a moment in the fight. I'm not saying the whole fight, but it becomes a moment where you're going to have to fight these guys to beat them. You're not going to outbox none of those guys for 12 rounds to a decision. It's not happening, and it won't happen. Now, if Bivol can make Better Beef respect his power, then things change. Things change. But no, it's not. Better Beef is going to win this fight, and he's going to win by decision. I don't think he's going to stop Bivol. I think Bivol going to be on his bike too much in order for him to get stopped. And I think that's what's going to cause him. I think it's going to be real close. Damn, this could have gone either way. But yeah, Bivol, the last 2 rounds, he kind of got on his bike. He didn't let his hands go, and he let Better Beef steal those rounds. I'm going Better Beef, split decision. Undisputed, 21-0, 20 knockouts. The Grizzly Bear.
He stays undefeated, but the knockout streak ends.
Correct.
Correct. Who wants in next, man? Who wants this?
We stay on this side of town.
Yeah,
man. Listen,
heavyweight champ.
Listen, I've been rocking with him, and I'm gonna stick with him. Arthur Beterbiev, man. Listen, he's a destruction. The dude jab, not a regular jab, a power jab. Sits on it. He can move on his toes. He knows how to cut the ring off. One thing they just said, it was his partner that trained with him. He said, listen, I got in the ring and the ring felt like it kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Those rings do be small.
Nah, that's different. That's the apex predators, man. That's what Tank do. That's what Benavidez does. That's what Inoue does. The greats, those fighters, they make the ring feel small. There's nowhere you could go. He's gonna put the pressure, like they say, pressure bust pipes. We already seen the fights he's been in where he had gotten cut open. He had 1 round to finish the fight, and what he did, finished homie, KO'd him. We've never seen what Bivol been through. He hasn't been through the fire. He hasn't been pushed to the limit. So is he really built like that? We don't know. I think it's gonna be different. I think it's gonna be different because at the end of the day, Uno, you know, when you got them type of dudes that's considered that's close, that's them hymns. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In order to beat them, it's different. Beterbiev, you gotta walk through fire, and I don't think Bivol got on his his hot pants. I don't think he's ready for that. I think he got them asbestos joints on. He about to get lit up.
That was a good one.
I'm going with Beterbiev for the win. Stoppage. 100% knockout continues. 21-0 with 21 knockouts with 21 victories. The streak continues, and the new light heavyweight undisputed champ.
Yeah, bro. Team Beterbiev, man.
And he had the gavel.
Team Beterbiev.
When he grabbed the gavel,
Yeah, spoken.
Order in this
quick right
court.
there. I ain't gonna lie. That was
order in this court. Over here.
Yeah.
Round this. Hey, here in the Western. We call him Bivol. Dimitri Bivol has 23 wins, 3 more fights than Beterbiev. I believe that Dimitri Bivol has fought better competition than Arthur Beterbiev. Arthur Beterbiev, because he's such a destructive puncher, because he fights in such little matchbox rings, you know what I'm saying? You put him in a phone booth with you. Of course, there's nowhere to go. The man got the little arms, yet he can reach you from right here because they put you in a phone booth with him. These guys be going in there scared. They'd be like, oh my goodness, he knocked everybody out. Oh my goodness, he just keeps coming forward. Oh my goodness, Marcus Brown hit him with a headbutt and it still ain't do shit. Marcus Brown tried everything in the book. He got packed up. Everybody gets packed up. Dimitri Bivol will not be getting packed up. Dimitri Bivol will have a nice size ring where he can move around, and we're going to see where Beterbiev's footwork and all that cutting the ring off is really at. We're going to see where his IQ is really at, because I take nothing away from that man. He is who he is because, shit, he's proven it 20 times. He's proven it over and over.
With the NyQuil.
With the NyQuil. Extra strength.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
man slept. Oh, man, bro. He invented the NyQuil shit right about now.
He's a pharmacist.
He's a pharmacist.
He's the poster boy for that shit.
Equity. Definitely has equity.
Yeah.
You know, but he's been a resident at Area 51 for a minute, and it seems like he's late on his rent this time.
Maybe I don't want to talk about that though. We wasn't supposed to bring that up. We wasn't supposed to bring that up though. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it at the back line.
He's been late with the rent as of late. There's been injuries that's been postponing his match.
Kelly was good.
The Anthony Yardy fight was postponed because of an injury.
The
Callum Smith fight was postponed because of an injury. Let's not forget that at that Callum Smith fight, there was high levels of some shit in him, allegedly, and all this other shit. Yeah, you know, so does he need time to clear the system? Is that really what it is? Or, you know what I'm saying? Fights once a year.
Let's go theories on
those once a year fighters is funny style and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going allegedly. I'm not accusing anybody of anything over here. Yeah. What I am saying is Dimitri Bivol is I was told today that Bivol couldn't even stop Canelo. How is he going to stop Beterbiev? Canelo is not a fighter who throws as many punches as Beterbiev. He is aggressive. He'll walk you down, but Canelo picks his shots. You know what I'm saying? He likes to counter. Beterbiev likes to throw and bang out. You know what I'm saying? If he's on you, he's on you. If he hurts you, he's going to swarm you. If you want to
ain't no running coming till he gets you.
Yeah. If you want to shoot 5, Bivol can crack. He's not a knockout artist, but see how he was tagging Zoldo Ramirez? Bing, bang, bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, bing, bang, boom. Zoldo must have a chin on his ass, and we know he does.
He do. He do.
You know the size of his face, too, right?
Fucking extra strong cranium.
For a minute, I thought he was going to put Zoldo out in that fight because he let off. You know what I'm saying? But if he's going to cruise, he's going to cruise. I'm taking Bivol for the victory, and I'm taking Bivol by a late stoppage. Beterbiev is going to have no choice because he's going to be behind. He's going to want to, because Beterbiev cranks it up late too. He's a fighter that gets stronger as the fight goes on. And if he's behind or if he hasn't dropped you, like he goes for his shit. You know what I'm saying? He goes for it all. And this is, Mo, the brawl for it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Bivol, too much skill, too much bouncing an ounce, and y'all gonna see that power that y'all talk about. I ain't never seen and that he don't really got. Bivol by knockout, late stoppage, and the new undisputed champion.
That was good. That was good. That was good right
The
there.
Canelo victory
That was good.
is taking him to new. He beat Canelo and Zoldo in the same year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got him on a
Those
different,
good wins. Those are good wins.
different,
Yeah, for
different
sure.
I
height.
just but before Uno get in the kitchen, you know, also something to
Cross-examine? Cross-examining?
something to consider. He got knee surgery. Meniscus. That's something to look out for come Saturday. How is that going to affect his mobility in the ring? Hopefully not. But anyway, Uno, do what you do.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, for what you know, he's the least spoken about Area 51 resident.
That's a
For to
fact.
be the least spoken about.
Yeah.
Not due to him, I guess, for the most part. You know what I mean? He puts up the performances he does. But I mean, you know, who Smith Jr., Callum.
Yeah.
Joe Smith.
You know what I mean? I
there.
guess, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Scared.
I feel you, man. That's the thing. The mentality of Bivol is a little bit different than the others, I think. You know what I'm saying? And also, I always take this into account, man. He's an Asian Russian. You know what I mean? Like, there's a different, like, his blood don't know nothing else but fight. You know what I'm saying? His cells fight each other. You know, his T cell count probably crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? And going into the ring confident, first and foremost, he's won half the battle. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go in there confident. I think Berta Beav is going to go for the pressure early because, like, we all agree that, yeah, maybe Bivol hasn't been through necessary, quote-unquote, fire like Berta Beav has, even though some of that fire was due to the headbutt. And Marcus Brown did fight a good fight.
Marcus Brown
He fought a good fight.
He was
right?
tough until he couldn't.
Boxing
Tough
fight.
no more.
He had a good boxing performance, but he didn't have enough pop to put him in the stop.
Yeah, he got
You know what I mean? It was yellow light the whole
Too
night.
close to that heat.
It was a yellow light the whole
Got
night.
close to that
None of those
heat.
punches drew red. Them shits was all yellows. Like, all right. That's why the only red he saw was his blood. You know what I'm saying? And once he realized that the only way he can hurt me is a headbutt, what did he do? He's like, okay, let's stop playing around. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I just think that with Bivol's spacing, his jab, he doesn't have the Berta Beav jab, that power jab, but he has good, how you say,
The pop you 4 or 5 times.
He'll give you some pop and then give you the power. You know what I'm saying? He has good timing, good placement.
Yeah.
Combination, and he has a lot of speed in that weight class. His speed, his combination.
Yeah, he's got some speed.
Man.
His speed and combination.
About this fight.
Yeah,
Let's
very
go.
excited. I think
Saturday, let's go.
I think I'm not calling no knockout, even though we have seen not Bivol, we've seen Berta Beav go down. And this is what I'm gonna say is that I think he does go down in the match late, and that wins Bivol the fight.
On the cards?
Yeah.
On the
Split
cards.
decision.
Okay.
Bivol.
Okay.
Late knockdown. Not knockout. Late knockdown.
Okay.
No, listen, man.
Flash punch too.
That buzzer beater?
About 10th, 11th round.
Oh.
Yeah.
That unexpected one.
Yeah,
The one you
yeah.
don't see coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny. It's split across the board.
Yeah.
Two.
No. And those are phenomenal breakdowns on your side why y'all pick Bivol. And I can see Bivol winning this fight. Let's be
Yeah,
clear.
for real. It's
I'm
not
not-
one
Oh yeah,
sided.
both ways.
I'm not sitting here saying Bivol ain't got no chance, man. Bivol is a problem. You know, I just think that the reason he's not as big as he could be is because his style of fighting. It kind of results into an amateur style.
Oh, but I got something. Hold on.
Because
I got
and
something.
remember, they also fought on the same amateur team.
Yeah. Bivol
So they
brought
know
that
each
up.
other.
These guys got history.
They know
we
each
watched
other.
it.
They don't like
He
each
gave,
other.
yeah,
You know
Bivol gave Berta
But
Beav his just
they
due.
calm
But
about
hold
it,
on, but
though.
guess what y'all
It's
don't
a
know?
humble.
Yeah.
Guess what y'all don't
It's a
know?
humble
It's
beef.
respect.
It's a different type of fire.
It ain't no talking. It's very
It's
humble.
a different type of fire burning within Bivol. Because you know why?
Cheese on your burger, my nigga, but I don't like
You know why?
cheese on your burger.
Because Shorty taking him to court. during the fight.
Yeah, and
Different
she
type
said,
of fuel.
I hope he wins.
It's a different type of fire burning right now.
Yeah.
It's a different type of fire burning right now.
But Bebo doesn't.
He's like,
They don't
yeah.
care about that.
Yeah,
All
I've been
American.
waiting. Like he's been
All
waiting.
American.
He's like one of them niggas that been waiting for her to break up with him.
Yeah.
Like, yo, go ahead, man.
He's like, this
Like,
is why I left you.
Yeah, you know how to see, but
That's actually more fuel to this fire. I'm gonna
I
prove
agree.
you wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna prove you wrong, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
what?
She
You're
did
gonna
him
have to-
dirty.
You're gonna
She
have
wanna
to
try
call
to throw him under the
Canelo.
dirt and
You're
all
gonna
that.
have to call Canelo, baby, to try to get that
Yeah,
back.
man. But all right, that's it.
That
Man.
was-
We know. Moving on. That's
Yes,
that's,
sir.
Round one.
That was round
Put
one.
up your
What was
dukes,
round
Coach
two?
Jose.
Round two, let's talk about the undercard on this fight, man. Let's talk about the undercard to this main event. You have a nice card here. You know, Al-Ashik, Riyadh, they are stacking their cards. They're giving us tons of fight from fucking 6 and this is gonna the main event will probably be on like at 6 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So this will probably start like around 12 noon. But you got Chris Eubanks Jr. is on the card.
Mm-hmm.
He's going up against Camille
He's back.
something there. I can't
Zarameta.
yeah, I can't pronounce this guy's name, but
Zarameta.
Yeah.
Chris Eubanks fights at the super middleweight division. Chris Eubanks actually he's spicy at these press conferences. You know what I'm saying? He talks
Tahim?
his shit.
He that Tahim?
Yeah, he called all these promoters dirtbags and all this
Yeah.
other shit because they're like, yo, who's this promoter you're running with now? You've been around with Frank, you've been with Eddie, you've been with about everybody. He's like, yeah, it's because they're all dirtbags. You know what I'm saying? So Chris Eubanks, he's been rumored to be fighting Canelo in the UK and all this other shit. Ben Whitaker is on this card. Him and Ben Whitaker they've been talking about matching them up on
That'll be
this card.
spicy. That'll be spicy because they
Ben
both
Whitaker,
talk. They both
he
talk.
talks
They
a
stick.
lot.
Everybody
Ben
knows.
is still young in the game, but hey, if he's ready, he's ready.
But Ben is making a lot of noise. Y'all know Ben Whitaker, right? Real flashy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dancing, making guys miss and getting guys real
Got
activated
one of the
in the
best
ring.
intros of
He's
the
also a
last
super
year.
middleweight, right? Ben Whitaker is
Yeah.
also a super middleweight at 168 pounds, coming from the UK. Making a lot of noise, man. Making a lot of noise. This is a big card for him to get more noise on there. Sky Nicholson is on the card. My
Shout out
girl
to
Sky,
Sky.
the ladies.
Shout out to Sky.
She's defending her WBC.
Light heavy.
Light heavy?
Ben.
Oh,
light heavy.
Ben is light heavy. Okay, okay. I mean, this guy's fit. This
You know
guy's
who's
fit.
in that
He
class.
didn't know 5 night quill.
There you go. There you go. He's fit. I think he could probably make 68 for the right price, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
The money,
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
You're gonna
I
do
mean-
something.
He light heavy, and this is a light heavyweight matchup. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? He's looking at being the next big thing at light heavyweight. Who
Well,
knows?
we're gonna speak
Yeah,
about that
right.
later. In the
Yeah.
Sky Nicholson, defending her WBC crown. Sky
Sky
Nicholson.
Nicholson. We saw in Philly,
In
right?
Philly, yeah.
That was
She
a
put on
sparring
a
match.
sparring.
No,
Yeah,
she-
her
sparring
jab,
match.
her 1-2.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. She put on Dominicana.
Yeah.
Dominicana. She said,
Yeah.
sorry, mami. I have to give you 3 golpes.
And Sky's been busy. This is gonna be her fifth fight this year,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's active.
Yeah, she be cooking.
Shout to
That's
her,
why
man.
she be cooking.
I mean the woman, man.
Yeah.
You even if you want to just say, all right, let me see what I could criticize about women boxing. Nothing.
It's hard.
It just can't.
Hard.
They
Women
get
boxing
shaken.
been putting on better fights than the men, and
Yeah.
this is really
Yeah, more
let's
times
talk
than
about
not.
it.
More
They-
times
they
than
got-
not.
2
They
years,
got
women boxing has.
unifications.
Yeah,
They got undisputed match.
And they don't be scared of the smoke.
No.
No.
And you know what helps also? It's not a large community, you know, like the males. So it's like, yeah, we gotta fight, and they don't, you know, hesitate to do that. That's what it needs to be. That's what's gonna propel women's boxing, and they doing a great job
Yeah.
of it because
Love it.
they putting on the fights we want to see the women fight. So listen, shout to the women. Please continue.
Please continue.
No, they will.
The formula is great. Keep it
And,
up.
Yes.
Let's not forget that WBC strap that she owns belonged rightfully so to Amanda Serrano, who relinquished the title because the WBC would not sanction 12 3-minute rounds for
Yeah,
ladies.
gave that up.
But Sky Nicholson is continuing to call Serrano out. I got your belt. Come get it back. You know what I'm saying? 12-minute rounds, 3 minutes,
she been
whatever. You
calling.
know what I'm saying? Oh, really, really good fight. Sky's a young
Yeah, she
warrior
can
on the
box.
line.
She can
Yeah.
box.
Gotta be a good
She
fight.
don't
I
got
wanna see
that. She got that pop like Paulie,
Yeah.
but she could fight.
Yes, you can box.
And the cruiserweight champion of the
Ja
world, Ja
Ja
Opatai, who
Ooh,
could
we
possibly be an opponent for the winner of the light heavyweight matchup if the winner decides to move up to cruiserweight.
He's a sleeper,
Yeah.
bro. People underestimate him.
Jack
He
could
was
easily
so-
be
so
on your
Jack-
pound.
His last
list.
performance wasn't all that.
It wasn't. It was a rematch, and he was
of his
looking good
toughest
early,
opponent.
But
Yeah,
again,
that was against that OG dude,
Yeah,
the OG.
Breeders.
The vet.
Yeah, it's
A
a
lot
vet.
of
Yeah,
fighters-
Maurice Breeders.
very similar to David Morrell. We'll get into when he fought
Both-
Hot Rod.
oh,
He
yeah.
looked good early,
Mm-hmm.
then he faded.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
like
but
black
And he ain't make no
in the
adjustments
watch.
neither. And he wasn't listening to the
Put the
corner.
fabric over,
Yeah, you know.
your dress be looking like salt and pepper. Like, yo, what happened?
Also, though, remember that in their first meeting, he broke Opatai's jaw.
And they broke
They broke each other's nose.
functions.
Like,
I
what
think
the
Opatai broke his
the
nose
jaw.
in the rematch. In the first fight, he broke Opatai's jaw, but Opatai won the fight.
Okay.
But then he broke his
He broke
nose
home.
too.
Yeah, he
In the
busting.
same fight, though, is what I'm saying.
Listen,
And
at
the
the end of
same
the
fight,
day,
the rematch-
somebody had to go to the doctor.
Yeah, well, it was
That's been his toughest opponent. Everybody else, Opatai be steamrolling.
Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's staying busy as well. Riyadh season, they got love for the cruiserweights. They got love for the light heavyweights. They got love for the heavyweights. So the big boys, they play in Riyadh.
Yeah, we like that, man. Those are divisions that kind of get overlooked, man. But yeah, good call, man. We looking forward to it. Before we get to
Shout out to y'all in the chat. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
We got
TD Sports in the chat. Who we got
we
in
got
there?
Jenny, we
Bill,
got BOE,
Hal,
we got
Dollar
Dollar
Bill.
Bill, Hell.
Jose
Hell
Diaz. Four corners, keep doing your thing.
yes, that's how Coach Jose, right?
Coach
Yeah.
Jose.
Put up your dukes.
Put up your dukes. I seen Danny Garcia had the gloves and they got that card in
Card
Philly
with
on this
Hormel.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Hormel's on
And
there.
they will be wearing Put Up Your Dukes in there. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
up.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
shout out to Put Up Your
Shout
Dudes,
it
man.
up, man. For getting that. Yes.
We going to AC. Yes, coach. November 16th, Boxing Insider is back, people. Atlantic City, Tropicana. Larry Goldberg, Put Up Your Dukes.
Yes.
They are bringing up another one this year. You know, they've been
Shout to
killing them.
Larry Goldberg.
Shout out to
Shout
Larry.
to
Yeah, shout out to Larry.
Larry.
What we got? Round 3. Where we going? Round
Yeah,
3.
yeah, it's on the diamond.
Let's see.
Round 3.
Jenna check.
Recap.
Jenna back.
Jenna
Oh,
Jenna back
Oh,
recap.
That
Okay.
was last Friday.
okay, Maniac.
Maniac.
Yo,
Talk that shit, man.
listen, hold on.
Middleweight
Hold
champion,
on, man.
unified middleweight champion of
You
the
know when
world.
Maniac say
Jenna
hold
Beck
on? That
defending
means
his
it's extra
titles
seasoning coming
in
out. You had to
Australia.
go in the shells
Nah,
real
yeah,
quick.
no, we had to
You
turn
had to
around.
go, hold up. I
You
need
had
more than just the adobo and
He
sazon.
got
I
the
need some
special
extra.
seasoning and the
Throw some
and
garlic
silk
in it.
bag.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
got some
one that
garlic. I got
nobody
some
see the
garlic. I got some paprika. I got all that.
Jenna Beck is the IBF WBO middleweight champion of the world,
Yes.
and he went down to Australia last weekend to defend
On
his title.
3 days.
On 3
Before
days,
the
Yo, what's
fight.
good,
Oh, he
Buzz?
he
A
didn't
lot of
even
people
go
was
down there on some early prep.
No.
What's
I
the
noticed
point?
his brother was holding press conferences for him.
He went 60 hours before fight. People like, yo, bro, how would you do that? You need to get your body adjusted. And obviously that wasn't the case, man. He did him.
He did some adjusting, all right. He adjusted homeboy's spine. Back.
Yo,
He had homeboy like, oh.
but you know what though? Uno say what happened. Homie was talking crazy in the press conference
Yeah.
with his brother.
His
See?
And
brother,
the chick
that's what
was
I'm
like, "Oh,
saying.
word, I ain't here." And
That's-
he watching. All right, you talking crazy? He said, "I want to." He said, "I want to kill you." He said, "I want to kill
He's
you."
the
It's
IBF.
all right.
He holds the IBF. Jenna Beck, Aline Hanula.
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 Bro, he fought Andre Mikhailovich
Mm-hmm.
from Russia. Now, listen, man, that's second. I'm going to tell you, man, Jenna Beck from the outside, he like Steph Curry.
He's different,
Automatic out there. That thing, that left
Bing,
hook.
bing.
He throws a weird, like unorthodox
Yep.
left.
It comes
It's like
up under.
a hook.
It's an
It's like a
uppercut.
half hook, half uppercut.
Yeah.
That shit is
But it's
They got that
powerful.
punch in Undisputed too, by the way. They got
and,
that punch
and,
in
and
there.
once he got you on the outside, you fool, especially at that division. But I did learn 2 things in this fight. One, Jenna Beck cannot fight on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good inside.
No
fight.
phone booth.
No,
He
No
got faded
phone booth
distance.
work.
You think so?
He's
Or
a
you
long
think that
distance, man.
He didn't-
homeboy, he was washing homeboy so much that he just let homeboy
Nah,
come in
it
and
just-
try to
You could see it on the because
swing for the
whenever
fences.
Mikhailovich was
Pressing
made in
him.
a phone booth is where he was able to get off. And listen,
But it was no effect to Janabek
he was hitting him
whatsoever.
though, but he couldn't get him off because you could see him trying. And at first, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, maybe he letting him cook. But Bo, we get to the 8th round.
He's still
like, yo,
throwing
bro,
them shots.
you got this guy in the second round. You're not playing with your food for this long.
Shout out to the referee.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Should have stopped that.
Janabek, but eventually in the 9th round, he stopped him well. It was a TKO. He was on the rope.
The wobbly.
But now Janabek retains his title, right?
Titles.
Yeah. No, he's
unified WBO
oh, yeah,
IBF.
two.
Yeah.
Correct. And we have Lara and we have Adames, the other two champions. It's a division that, again, another not shark infested, but there's some sharks there.
Lost the steam.
They brought a name up, Uno. Mo.
That's it. That's it. AKA the weight bully, because he does not belong there. That boy is
my man. Ain't there to give you.
He's not. Yeah. It's nothing to play.
I don't think he's a weight bully.
I think your man say, "Hurry up and buy." Get out the store.
Yo,
hurry up and buy.
His defense is crazy too.
Yo, he'll give. That'll be a good fight.
Yeah, because he'll be there.
We'll really see
if he's really like that.
Exactly. Janabek is going to bring that shit.
Also.
Yeah, and you're right.
It's going to be for both.
Comes from the kind of style. He comes from that Triple G camp. Right? He got popped. We know that Janabek can punch.
Yes.
And he did some slick shit when he hit homie, boom, and then he just walked on him.
Yeah.
He just
did a whole dance move on him.
I didn't like that.
He hit him with the Dougie.
He hit him with
real quick, bro.
But nonetheless, right? If he doesn't get the Shiraz fight, guys, who would you like to see him unified against? Because right now, like I said, none of these guys in that division are big stars. So it can't be, I don't want to unify. Dude, get in there.
Do Adames.
Oh, listen.
Let's feel Adames first. Because Lara is at the top for that weight class for them.
I think Adames.
Let's do Adames.
A lot of problems.
And then after the win out of that, they fight Lara.
On the show.
I ain't like Adames' last performance neither, though.
Yeah, he's only
I ain't like his last performance neither. And he was great.
Before that,
he was granted the belt. Wasn't he mailed it?
He won the belt because of
interim.
It was vacant.
Charlo was finally stripped.
Oh no, I think he had it already.
He had the interim.
They gave it to him. Or he had the interim and they upgraded him. That's what it was.
But again, I don't think he fought all last year at all.
No, he did.
He fought
Goucher once last year.
Yeah, he fought twice,
once this year. No, he fought Goucher this year.
He fought Goucher in Vegas.
He didn't fight at all. From what I remember.
Oh, yeah, because he was going through promotion shit, right? Last year?
No, he just going through this Charlo waiting for that WBC.
He was just waiting for the belt, and they gave it to him. They gave it to him. He was waiting for the build-up.
And Lara has fought twice this year.
That's why I said, Michael Adames fight him, and then
he ain't go through nothing. He ain't go through nothing.
He ain't go through the storms.
Lara's good, though. Lara.
That's what I'm saying. You got to show him respect.
I give you that. I give you that.
Look, man, those are all good fights based on style. And
Hamza's not going to get the fight.
Not right now.
Not right now.
No.
But I'll tell you this, he's right there because, again, 160 is kind of a wasteland.
He might have to get a belt first.
It's not a
no, he's not getting one. He's not getting.
No, he might get it.
Interim. Cracker Jack Kentucky Fried.
Yeah. No. He's going to get. He's definitely getting the Taco Bell belt.
Adames ain't fighting Shiraz.
Hold on.
Hit the like button.
Adames need a milk carton, man.
He was active. He was active. He fought in Vegas.
So you fought Boucher.
It was
before that, it was a year. He had fought Julian Williams.
A year before that. Come on, man.
And that's
almost.
That was a new.
2021, he fought 3 times.
And that's where he took off. That was the year he took off.
Once in 22, once in 23.
Mike Ross was good, boy.
1 in 24. So if I'm team Adames, man, they got to get him active.
Yeah.
Janabek has been active. Brother Janabek is fighting Cracker Jack.
Janabek is fighting at least 2 fights a year. So
whoever
he fights,
he fights.
And at this point, he's fighting in Australia. He's fighting in America. He's fighting wherever they get him a fight at. I picked Janabek Lara. I would like to see that. I would like to see Janabek Lara if they can make that happen. Till then, Who knows what's going to happen in the middleweight division because it has died down.
It's a
Yeah.
race, man. Like I
There's a
said.
super now. Super been away because of that.
So anyway, moving
Moving
on.
on.
Next.
Round 4, we're going to recap another one of last week's fight. And this one was full of punches and bunches yet again. Nick Ball defends his WBA featherweight championship of the world. No, super
Balled
featherweight,
him up.
The
Super-
European Mexican.
He balled him up.
He's
He
one.
balled
He's
him
featherweight?
right up.
No, he's featherweight.
Yo,
yeah, he's
Uno,
featherweight.
it's like that sheet you can't fold. You just be
Yo,
like, you know what? I just go roll.
Balled him right
Nick
on the
Ball
fuck up.
defends his title
Yeah.
against gatekeeping veteran Ronnie Rios.
Hold on, wait. I don't even know we can't get him in that, man. Ronnie Rios.
Ronnie,
Just let him take it. Just let him go. Gracefully bow out.
He's
Yeah.
thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
He's on the gate about it.
He's
Is he on the fence?
He's on the fence, is contemplating. Should I
Oh,
continue
okay,
to
he's on
take
the
these
fence, he's
game
on the
whipping
fence.
ass whoopings, man?
I don't know. I
Shout
don't
out to
know.
Ronnie Rios,
I don't
man.
think
He's
he's gonna turn that app
soldier,
in.
man.
No more.
Nah, he
Yo.
put that shit in the shredder.
From
Right away.
122 to 126, Ronnie has been fighting them all, man, and he's
Shout
been no
to
walk in the
Ronnie,
park,
shout to
but
Ronnie.
hey,
The brother of Alexis Rocha.
Oh, who? Rocha?
Ronnie Rios.
Yeah.
Rocha?
That's his brother.
Yeah, gangster.
Gang
I like
gang.
that. Oh, they get it shaking because
Like Buzz just said, Gangaloid. I see you, Buzz. Gangaloids.
But Nick Ball
Shout out to all the Gangaloids. man.
knocks Ronnie out the damn ring. What was that? An 11th round knockout?
Yeah.
He put him on the third.
But he was
But you see,
beating.
Ronnie busted. Nick had a little bloody nose in there,
No,
too. He
he
shit was
got the
gushing.
hurt.
Yo,
Yeah.
but Nick looked like the type of nigga like he need the bloody nose for his
That
fight.
just
Like,
makes you stronger.
Like
that
he
makes
went to
all you
smoke.
here to really fight.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he's look. What I like, right? There's not many Europeans that just come in there. They just there for beginning. to end.
He's Eurexican.
Yeah.
Eurexican.
Well, that is really the European style. They come forward to fight. He's just one that can take it, bro.
But he
Not
brawls
that
though.
style.
He
And
brawls.
He's
Nah.
like that.
That's
He
forward
puts
with the
Manhattan.
brawl.
He throws punches.
Yeah.
He has
He
hands.
looks like another hit Manhattan right now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Manhattan was a little.
Yeah, a little bit
more,
of it.
He had,
A little bit
he
of
had
it.
a little more technique.
He had a
But
little
remember,
more
though,
bounce in
the
it.
aggression.
The aggression was there.
Aggression.
I agree, but Nick Ball,
Charles
he's like
Warrington.
he's like a Mexican.
And the guard that he has,
come in,
Yeah.
bro.
High guard comes in like this.
Yeah,
guard.
he's
High
gonna
guard.
back, and it's like if you can't hurt Nick Ball,
It don't
it's a
matter.
wrap.
He's
And
the
remember,
featherweight-
he
he's
got the height
featherweight
advantage.
Pitbull crew.
That height
Yeah,
advantage.
there you go. There you go. He is the.
He's the
featherweight.
European
They
Rick
look like
Cuckoos.
him.
Yeah.
He's the European.
Those wild
Yeah.
shots,
Yeah.
those over looping shots,
Yeah.
those jump in your face.
Yeah.
But to me,
Oh,
he's
man.
more grittier than Pitbull because he'll find a way to win if certain things ain't working. We've seen that.
He has a little bit more in his toolbox.
More. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
just got to get his shit
Observation.
bloody.
Because
though, you know
if
what
he
I'm
don't
saying?
get that overhand right going, that overhand which he loves, he go to the
Body
ribs,
But I think,
Yeah.
and he's right there at the right level for being a short guy that he is. Which you gotta,
Yeah.
if you're a taller fighter, you gotta guard the ribs. You gotta protect the ribs.
imagine
Don't burn the ribs.
imagine Nick Ball uniform with Rafael Espinosa.
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
Yo,
that'd be
dog, that'd be
I
crazy.
mean, but he was just recently in a Tom and Jerry
With
fight
Ray
with
Barr.
Ray
Yeah,
Barr.
yeah. And
But,
listen,
and he's taller.
he
than
throws
Ray
all
Barr.
Yukins, man.
Come
He
He
on.
throws
wasn't
all
even going
Yukins.
there with a step ladder.
And the same
Like
thing.
Espinosa.
He was having trouble with
Tiger
Vargas
uppercut.
early. So Vargas was bloody this
He
shit a
dropped-
little.
he dropped
And then he
Vargas.
dropped Vargas like 3 times in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
Ray
an ugly
Ford,
fight.
That fight Vargas
Very
lost to
ugly.
me.
He fought Ray Ford about 90 days later. And
Took the strap.
that was another big fight.
But-
that was a fight of the year candidate as well. They was shaking.
Nick Ball just, and I'm glad you guys did use the comparison with Pitbull Cruz.
El mismo, really.
Just like Pitbull Cruz, once Nick Ball fights someone that could box, he's
Gonna
gonna
be a
get
problem.
outpointed. He's gonna,
Yeah.
Ray Vargas.
But they gotta have-
Ray Vargas.
They gotta have
But they
pop.
gotta have
Gotta have
pop
pop.
though. They
Gotta
gotta
have
have
pop
pop.
though. Gotta
They
have
gotta
pop.
have
Because
pop.
Ray
though,
just
man.
continues to sneak away, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he hits the floor 2
He
or 3
don't fight
times,
like a Mexican.
and he still
Nah,
gets
yeah,
decision
he's a-
victories.
He fights like a Euro more so.
Yeah. See, there you go. You're right.
He fights more like a Euro.
It's a mix, right?
Shout out to the Yankees, baby. Just got that dub.
Yeah. And why talk your shit?
One more. We on our way to the ALDS.
Looking like
ALDS.
All right, what's next? What we doing?
Yes, sir. That's what we hoping for.
Maniac, I need you to handle this one right here because it's only right that we
Oh,
handle
man,
this.
it's only
Round
right.
5. this weekend, we have tons of boxing lined up. It's not just Arthur
Man, this is
Beterbiev.
a guy
It's
right
a
here.
big fight.
Oh,
But
Junto,
this
yeah.
weekend, Sunday,
Maniac
and
got a
Monday,
Japanese flag
we
in the
got
crib.
Tokyo fights from Tokyo. And one of the fights, I think, is Sunday.
Yeah, both. One Saturday,
One Sunday and one Monday.
Yes.
Sunday and
Morning,
Monday.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Both from Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
This is flyweights and bantamweights.
Yeah.
The little
And
guys.
This
Yeah.
We
is the
sleeping on them.
bantamweight is it WBO?
So it's gonna be the
WBO or WBC champ, Junto. Junto Nakatani, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world. 3-division champion, the reigning WBC bantamweight champion of the world is stepping back into the ring.
Yeah.
The Maniac has been talking constantly about Junto. Again, 3-division champion. Maniac's been talking about him since he won his first division title. You hear me? We saw him live in Vegas when he knocked out one of the Maloney brothers on the
knockout of the year.
Haney Maloney.
Knockout of the year.
That was the knockout of the year, bro.
Yeah.
That was
he
crazy.
got in the 12th and final round as well of that fight. Junto can punch. Junto can box. Junto can move that toolbox. He is ranked.
Oh yeah. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
Junto got it all. Maniac.
Yes,
Talk your
sir.
shit.
Hold on, Maniac. Before, because the people been hitting me up, bro. They was wondering. They heard talks of property. They heard talks of property for being dug over there somewhere next to Anyway shit, man. They don't know who's it for. I don't know, man.
You're looking at Area 51's #1 realtor,
Uh-huh.
the Maniac.
Yes.
You can't buy property unless you come.
Got it. Yeah. Listen,
So-
we ain't got. Listen, we could reference, but we ain't got the
All
control.
right, since you gonna put it out the bag, let's take it out the bag. You know,
They broke soil. They broke soil.
Call Maniac.
So as per Junto, after this weekend, he'll be officially Area 51 resident.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful state.
Then I heard you put him right across the street from Anyway.
And I did that purpose because I want them to battle. You gonna put a 40-foot pool? I'm gonna put a 60-foot pool.
Yeah.
It's just gonna bring money. You know what I'm saying? So they fight each other.
Yeah.
And they can put their
Build the
property up
revenue. Build the
on top
revenue.
of it. But Junto Nakatani, gentlemen, for those that are not familiar with him, listen, I tell you guys, if you claim to be a hardcore boxing fan, not those that watch it here and there sporadically, I get that. I'm talking about hardcore. You don't know who Junto is? You a hardcore casual. Junto, he could do it all, guys. Tall bantamweight. The guy's a southpaw assassin, right? When he go in two, yeah, I told you, man, he about to buy a Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? It's just all them tools he has, man. There's nothing that he doesn't have. He could be a little vulnerable on the defensive side. Don't get me wrong. He's not a perfect fighter, but offensively, he is a very dangerous fighter. And for his height, for that division,
the height is scary.
That someone with that skill set on top of that has that height. He's just a problem for everybody.
You know what's that called? That's the Napoleon complex.
Hey.
When you small like that, it's like, yo, everybody getting rid of the wrath, getting the smoke.
He defends his WBC, another fighter who's been active this year. I believe this is his third fight, if I'm not mistaken.
Every time I turn around, he fighting, bro.
And he's you know, it's going to be on ESPN Plus. On my way to work, it'll be right on my phone.
That's on Monday.
And I expect Junto to do what he does, man, and that's win. I'm not really too familiar with his opponent, but you know these Asians, they all tough, man. They come to fight. But Junto right now, he's just on another level. He's one of those, you know, again, the Inoways, the Tanks, just those fighters that you're going to have to be special to beat these guys. And there's nothing special about his opponent this coming Monday. So Junto, I'm gonna go with division or late stoppage.
And who fighting on Monday?
Anyway. Now speaking of the property, he's gonna be next door to Anyway.
Anyway.
He comes visit.
He comes visit. He get the guest pass.
Listen, There's been word that for 2025, Junto Nakatani is interested in a fight with Inoue. Naomi, right? There's word that they're going to do a doubleheader, right? They're on the card in Tokyo, and they're supposed to be coming to
Be safe out there, man. Be safe.
You know what I'm saying? But Inoue has made it clear. He said, if you want to fight me, you got to get to my little brother first. And little bro and Nakatani are fighting one day apart from each other, both headlining in Tokyo. So
Not a coincidence?
Not at all.
It's a setup.
in the air.
Don't even think about it.
Marketing.
Tacoma, in a way, Junto Nakatani could be next. Whether it happens in Tokyo or in Vegas, if you beat my little brother, come for your fourth division up here, Papa. So, 112, 115, 118, and Junto is looking for that 122 against soon to be his neighbor, Naona Inoue.
Crazy.
Dude's weight class is different.
Crazy.
You're talking about a mega fight.
Mega fight.
Tokyo Dome.
Tokyo Dome.
Oh no,
That's Tokyo Dome.
That's without a doubt. You might have.
They might have to build some shit.
They might have to
build some whole new shit
Not
over
even
there.
trying to be funny, man.
For real.
It's just they're two rock stars right now. There, you know how. Forget about it, man.
Forget about
But yeah,
it.
but tune in, man. If you haven't,
That's what's going down.
Yeah.
That's what's going down.
Yo, shout out to
6
Johnny,
now?
man. Be safe out there, my brother.
Yeah.
oh
Everybody-
yeah.
All the
Everybody in
people
Florida.
man.
He's
praying for y'all.
praying
Please be
for
safe.
family, yes.
Yeah, man. Anybody,
All our loved ones out there,
Yeah, man,
the fight
be-
family out there.
put a prayer out there, man. It's supposed to be ugly.
Yeah.
That
Possible
storm
category.
If you
6.
must
That's
leave,
crazy.
be smart, man. Evacuate safety first, man. Don't.
Like right now.
Yeah, that's the thing about Florida. Beautiful state, man. But those
Yeah.
tropical
That's the
storms,
hurricanes. That's like going to Oklahoma.
Yeah,
And you went tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with y'all people, man?
That's it.
It don't
I can
matter.
get Florida. I can get Florida. But you people that's going to live in Tornado Valley, all right, listen, come on, bro. Like, what are you people doing, man? And y'all still building houses with wood
Yeah.
in Tornado Valley. What?
Somebody
Come
go
on.
watch the Twister.
All right, come on, man. Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, you gotta get home.
Yeah.
Living out
But
there.
please,
They
you
get
gotta
that
be
paper.
safe
That's
out
why
there,
they keep getting
Florida.
this knocked down and get rebuilt.
Please be safe out there.
Everybody be safe, though. Everybody be safe.
Round 6, ladies and gentlemen, we got a busy fall season. We got a busy fall season. And again, Riyadh season, Turkey Al Sheikh and them boys are not playing. They are doing
Legend was
business
good.
with everybody and anybody in the business that wants to get down with them. We know that when Turkey came into the USA and put on that card in LA earlier this year, the golden boy Oscar De La Hoya was like, nobody comes into my country and my town and doesn't call me. So guess what? They sat down, they got straight to the business, and we got our first Riyadh season Latino nightclub. It's going down on November 16th. Riyadh, Saudi, Gilberto Zoldo Ramirez against Billy M. Smith. Cruiserweight unification for the WBA and the WBO Cruiserweight Championships are on the line. We were just talking about Ja Opata, who is the #1 cruiserweight in the world. Maybe the winner of this one goes up against him.
Definitely.
And if they all fighting in Riyadh, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Easy.
Keep the smoke in Riyadh.
Money.
But Golden Boy
Money,
is
money,
in the
money,
building.
money.
And Golden Boy, they putting on a stack card with this one because that's what Turkey likes. You know what I'm saying? Turkey likes to stack the card with headliners and, like we said, those that are up and coming as well. They get this flat time heavy.
Go get your work in. Go get your work in.
Who's on this card? On this card, it's Jose Ramirez against Arnold Barbosa. A good 140-pound matchup.
I'm on the fence on this.
It could be a good fight.
It could be a good fight.
It could be good or it could be a snoozer.
And that's the crazy shit, though.
It's good or a snoozer.
What fight have you seen Jose Ramirez in that you fellas?
No, not him. I'm talking about Barbosa. Barbosa fight when he fought on the Haney card. That Barbosa fight when he fought Haney. We were.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though.
He don't take much to sleep,
baby. It don't take much for Maniac to sleep, man. You know, Maniac. Man, you better say you got 15 seconds to entertain me.
Like Gladiator, are you not entertained?
I'm real, so Maniac said, "Oh, what? 30 seconds? I need my time."
I'm not hesitating to sleep.
Barbosa versus Zorilla was whack. That wasn't whack.
No, I'm talking about Barbosa's last fight that he fought on the Haney card.
At the Barclay.
It was do.
Copy.
Yo, people went to go get drinks. It was like, oh, he fighting, let's go.
Copy, but Jose Ramirez will not let you.
No.
If you ain't trying to fight, then he's gonna dog you out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We can see how it goes.
That's a good matchup, and it's between a former unified 140-pound champion and a guy who's been number one waiting for a title shot
Good faces,
for over 2 years
and
now.
they've been active.
Barbosa, neither one of them is getting a title shot right now. Might as well get it on.
Yeah,
They both
That's
gonna
what
get
we
it
do
on,
over in
and they
Riyadh.
both have been active since
that's what we do
signing
over in Riyadh,
with
right,
Golden
Turkey?
Boy.
Over in Riyadh, that's what we do.
On the card,
You know,
the best male Puerto Rican fighter, the world champion Oscar Collazo is defending his
Collazo,
crown.
Yeah. Woke him up. Look, Maniac was sleeping. He just woke back up.
Yes.
that's the fourth one, right?
This is
That's
a
the fourth
unification matchup as well.
Fourth defense.
Yes.
I said, get that 500K ready. He looked like he on it.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
PK Freshmark, something like that.
Yeah,
Knockout
yeah,
Freshmark.
knockout.
Yeah.
Yo, this a fight that it would not shock me
Still the show.
if he put my Puerto Rican to sleep.
Nah.
Oh, man. Already throwing that shit to you in the universe.
Because
The universe
his
already
name is
absorbed
Knockout
it.
Upset?
CP Freshmark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And his brother fights as well. They both kick ass.
Listen, man, don't sleep on them ties.
No,
Oh, no,
what I'm
everybody
saying
tied.
is, I'm not saying he's going to.
But
said
it's a
don't be
possibility.
surprised.
No, you're right.
He's tough, man. And he's good.
Listen,
Also
Filipino fighters
a
from
WBA
Thailand, they different.
WBO unification matchup.
Right. That's
Great
Yeah.
fight on this card.
Turkey ain't playing.
No.
And we have
That's a good fight.
Listen, we do
William
bilingual too,
El
Turkey.
Camarón Zepeda. He's going up against former champion and veteran in Tevin Farmer.
Yeah.
Gatekeeper.
Tevin
Yeah.
Yo, Tevin Farmer said, yo,
Yeah, you see, I get another shot.
listen, but we can't shit on him.
Nah, but we
No,
can't take it.
because he took right to the trenches.
No.
More the
We can
time
take
we
it.
was
We can take it.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
that was a very close fight.
Yeah.
Very
He
good fight.
feels he won the fight.
He got dropped in that
You
one.
heard
though,
what
right?
he told your boy, right? He said, "Shakar, I'ma handle this. So don't make your next fight because I'm gonna handle
Well,
Zepeda for you."
this is the fight that prepares William Zepeda for a style of Shakur Stevenson.
We shall see.
Because Tevin Farmer has that defensive style. He's
Mhm.
slick. He don't got pop.
Gonna need it.
But he'll fight.
Gonna need that defensive style.
He's a Philly fighter, man. And you know,
He gonna find a way to make
He
it
gonna fight the way.
gritty.
You know
He
how
definitely
the
gonna
Philly-
make it gritty.
You know how
Nah,
the Philly
man.
fighters fight.
Nah, I mean, he gonna get in there, little holding, get off you, take that,
Yes.
Throw
Get
the
out of
shots
there.
in there, keep it close.
hit his head,
Keep
bang.
it. He gonna keep it
Yeah,
gritty.
yeah.
It's gonna be a gritty fight.
That's the only way he's gonna be in that fight because you know what?
Zepeda's coming out for 1,200 punches. That's it. Average.
You gotta try to slow down.
Ready for
Next
next year.
Yeah.
And then we have another 140-pound matchup on the card between Kenneth Sims Jr. and Oscar Durante. Should be another.
okay, that's not bad
fight.
either. That's not bad.
Sims, he should be due for a title shot.
He's
He on
140
his way up.
pounds on the
Yeah.
right side.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Oscar Duarte, that was the one that got stopped by Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan made him come up.
Mhm.
I think he won his last fight.
He
Yeah,
did.
he did. He came back and he won his last
So
fight.
that's gonna be a good scrap.
Wait, Durante and who again?
Duarte
Sims Jr.
and
Sims Jr.
Sims.
Oh, yeah, he's been out for. I ain't seen him in a minute.
Nah, he
No, Kenneth
fought
Smith. Yeah,
recently.
right. He did fight.
Barbosa, Ramirez, and Sims are 340 pounders who signed with Golden Boy this year, and they've been active.
Yeah.
And look, they on
Yeah.
the card. They
And
got
you know
flat
what?
time.
And listen, yo, Turkey, take some of this Ring magazine. Latino night is here, you heard? Come on, stop playing. That's how the business goes,
Yo, listen,
man.
my man.
I told you, it's all a
My
plan.
man, backdoor Uno.
Yo, you
It's
feel me?
all a plan.
Those
Yeah,
backdoor-
pause.
No Diddy.
No
No
Diddy.
Diddy. No
We can't say
Diddy.
that with backdoor undertaking.
No Diddy.
Hey, yo, no furniture references, man. You know what I'm saying? No furniture references, man.
I mean, deals. Deals that happen in the back.
Yeah.
Yo, get the gavel. Where the gavel at?
Moving on.
Yo, X, get the gavel.
Moving on.
Let's
Order the podcast room. Oh shit!
I get the director's cut. That's what we're gonna call it, man. The director's cut. Man.
Yo, moving on.
Yes.
Hell of a card though.
The
Yes.
best boxing is on the zone right now. It looks like championship boxing is just on the zone. They got everybody over there. They got all the big fights over there. And another card has been announced. This one comes from Matchroom Boxing. This one is going back to Puerto Rico. Matchroom Boxing had a successful card with Subriel Matias.
Yeah, that's my shit. That's my
And
shit.
though Subriel lost, Pato gained himself plenty of Puerto Rican fans. You understand? He gained himself.
But you know, that's. Can I say something real quick?
Super
Not to cut you off.
Championship.
Damn, it must be a sad state in PR right now with this boxing thing, right? They about to adopt the Aussie.
Listen,
Yo,
bring
No, they
on,
haven't.
let's go.
Look,
So it's bad, but look, it's a double. No, it's bad for our fight. But the business got to do.
Oh no, it's great
An
business in PR.
Australian
there.
and a Haitian American fighter headlining in PR. Hey, I take it.
Yeah, and in
You know,
PR,
but
you don't
it's
need
still
that.
bad.
You don't need no passport.
Yeah, you don't.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It's
they know what they're doing. They know what they
It's
chill.
Liam versus number one contender Richardson Hitchens.
Wait, but Hitchens say he don't fight for the IBF because he don't like the rehydration.
Well, he
Once
he
you
got the
realize-
opportunity.
So
But
we
guess
all
what?
have the belt.
Yeah. And now you say, oh, you got it now. Okay.
Now he's going up against Pato.
Yeah,
And
you see how a lot of these fighters are just cappers, bro. But anyway,
let me say this. I had to take this back and apologize to Mo. Earlier this year, when Amanda Serrano and Jake Paul did their card, and then the PBL card came to Puerto Rico, Mo said, "This is great. We're gonna see all types of fights in PR." I was like, "Hell no, Mo! If it ain't a Puerto Rican headlining, it won't be a card with two non-countrymen fighting headlining in Puerto Rico." Mo, you spoke it into existence, my brother, and I gotta take it back and give you.
That's a real one. That's my brother. Real one.
Mo spoke this into existence. Richard Hitchens is the stack card. Jaleel Hackett against Roman is on the card. Zayas Nieves is on the card. Ortiz versus Colon is on the card. Yanquiel Rivera is on the card.
We got the
Diaz is on the card. Is on the card. Is on the card. It will be
And
stacked.
15 more fights that haven't been announced.
Yo, are they
So listen,
putting,
it's a
are they
marathon.
Are they putting Amanda's girl on there on this card?
No,
That's- oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
she might be on the undercard of Serrano
But,
shit.
She's probably gonna
Stephanie
fight a Tyson
Pinheiro
card,
is
yeah.
coming up in Puerto Rico, and she's on this card. And then Henry
he got Puerto
LeBron,
Rican fighters on
Henry
that
LeBron, and Diaz, Pitufo Diaz.
LeBron is
Eddie not done.
Moncho.
Oh man, it's
That fight was supposed to happen in Philly, but Moncho got injured. They got pulled out that fight.
Coliseum that they built out there.
Choliseo.
Heck, you was out there, man. How's the energy out there with Puerto Rico? Throw something.
That's what we call the area. You know what I'm saying? That's where the tourism, that's where all the vacation goes down. That is the popular spot.
That's where you
You know,
stay your
Tito
ass
gonna be
at.
out there.
Listen,
Yeah,
they're
stay there.
there hugging and kissing everybody. You hear me? Tito don't watch the fight. He just gives out hugs and signs autographs and pictures for
That's a
everybody.
real one. That's a real one.
He's a godfather.
He's a people's
Again,
champion.
Yanquiel Rivera, he's a flyweight that's on the rise over there. Also at Matchroom Boxing, he's undefeated. He's coming up. He's going to be on the card. Lil Hackett, he's getting his work. Or
Jalil's back to
Matchroom signed him, and they keeping him active. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing Eddie gonna do. Eddie gonna keep you active.
He's gonna get you that work. But Liam Prado's defending that championship
just
against
real
Hitchens,
quick.
man.
That's a good fight.
Where you mentioned that, we're talking about Eddie and
Brooklyn, stand up.
Puerto Rico. And Miss Subriel parted ways.
And
And he coming to flex on him.
a lot of
You know
people are
the-
not happy.
You know the Brits is petty, man. This is the Subri. Oh yeah, we coming back to your town too.
But when it
With the
comes-
same nigga that
When
beat you.
it comes down
they
to
spent
it,
a lot of money.
it's nobody's fault but Sabria.
Yeah, nobody's
yeah,
fault.
yeah.
Nobody's fault.
You wasn't locked in. You wasn't focused.
You wasn't
talking
taking it
about
serious.
Performed the whole
you out
concept
there,
of
you
what
wanna
Johnny
be
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Corner reaches program. I'm gonna put you in the hospital.
First of all, it started with your hairdresser. Whoever dyed your hair that way, fired.
Nah, he did.
That was number
No,
one.
but he just
After
he
that,
made
it
the
went
decision.
downhill.
He
No,
chose that.
Rubio. That's they call him.
Yeah,
Rubio.
It was horrible.
But Rubio took his eyes off the
the
prize.
prize.
Yeah, but
You know?
He got too Hollywood too fast. Bro.
Now we
Let's
got
be
to earn it
real.
back.
He got Hollywood too
Yeah.
fast. Let's be real about
they
it.
start to believe they hype.
Yeah,
And a lot of fighters do
But
that. and
Eddie
that's
also said that that doesn't mean we can't do
We can't do
business in the
business.
future, but you got to work your way back
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we gave you the town,
Mhm.
we gave you the
they
title.
gave you the
bro.
keys to the whole country,
You know
bro.
what I'm
Like
saying?
you had it, bro.
10,000
Mhm.
pulled up to the fight.
You
man.
was there.
Packed house, bro. No,
Oh, you didn't go to
no,
that one.
young one was
young
out
one's
there.
good.
Fonatito.
That's fun of
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
The legend.
Let him down. You let him down.
The
Let him
whole
down.
country,
Subri
bro.
Subri-
has to
Hermano.
work his way back. Subri is actually
He had a fight coming up.
November 9th is Taínos against
That's gonna be good.
Mexico and Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricans against Mexicans. The whole card
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
locked up. That's going to be action packed.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't wait for that to go down. And I hope that Subrio bounces back and stays
Yeah,
focused,
yeah.
gets back into the contention because I still want to see him fight a lot of guys too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do. I don't want to
Yeah.
let this be a
Let your
setback.
hands go, Trent.
Fact.
I'm gonna say it for the 55th
Yeah.
thousand millionth billionth time. Let your hands go, fam.
But you know what else too? He
God
gotta
damn.
get back to that hunger when he first started. When he didn't have that full popularity that he had now. You gotta get back to
That's
that
what happens
grit.
with
Maybe that
You
little
gotta get
tumble,
grat.
maybe it's a
Hopefully. Bro.
Hopefully. But like you were
This is
saying though,
December.
Eddie's a guy that no matter if we have bad blood or whatever, it's business. He gonna cut the checks.
Yeah. That's
So,
all. Yeah.
At the
And
end of
they
the day,
cut
y'all
Subrio
might
a
not
big
have the
check.
best relationship as promoting a fighter, but listen, down the line, y'all probably could do business again.
That's December 7th in Puerto Rico. On December 7th, again, another card. You know how it goes. Sometimes it's boxing on ESPN, it's boxing on the Zone, it's boxing on
Ooh.
Prime. What you're gonna watch, pick and choose your battles wisely because December 7th, live in Phoenix, Arizona, at the Footprint Center, home of the Phoenix Suns. It's part 2. Navarrete and
And
Valdez,
Valdez.
top rank
Yeah,
They're back,
yeah.
and they announced that also. That's happening December 7th. A
That's
rematch
round
of another
Round 8.
banger. Like, listen, round 8.
That was
Round
round 8. That's round 8, baby.
That's round 8. That's the rematch. You don't want to miss that one. Navarrete try to jump up the lightweight. He
Didn't
got
work.
sent back
Didn't
down.
work, didn't work.
He has to defend his WBO crown now against Valdez. Valdez recently just bounced back and knocked out Liam Wilson.
Yeah.
They both
That was
beat
a
Liam
good win. That was
Wilson.
a good win.
You know what I'm saying? By knockout.
Mhm.
Good win.
That's
You know
good one.
Valdez is, man,
He's
that
a
guy-
warrior, bro. He's a warrior.
That's a warrior,
Mexican
man.
He
warrior,
got
bro.
outclassed in the first
Is he
fight.
at-
Beat up.
Yeah.
Is he nearing that
The keeper?
No, not a keeper. No, not a keeper.
Nah, he's
Not a
he's
keeper.
a
He's
fighter,
still a
bro. He
contender.
competes.
He's still a contender.
He competes.
He's one loss away.
Interim.
This
He's
is
the
determined
interim
factor.
WBO champ.
Gatekeeper.
This fight determines the paperwork.
He's a, yeah.
Listen,
We
Yeah,
have to
he
start fixing up
loses
the
his
papers.
paperwork.
So I get it ready.
he's been in championship fights all the way. He lost
Nah, I
to
fuck with
Shakur in
Valdez.
the
We fuck with
unification.
Valdez.
He lost to Navarrete. He lost to Shakur. He
Yeah.
bounced back against Blue Nose, Adam Lopez.
Yeah.
They fought twice.
Yeah. And then he fought Navarrete. He lost.
And then
Bounced
he
back
beat-
against
beat up.
Liam Wilson. And now he's going against Navarrete again.
To get back to it.
Let's see what happens
They
because
both want to get back.
Navarrete, he's been
On the decline.
yeah,
He's been.
you
Matter
know?
of fact, haven't you kicked him out, right?
No,
Nah.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell the people.
He don't.
Oh,
he got
this
his big
nigga's
bro.
about
He
to.
got a repo.
Yo, he about.
Listen,
You got a repo? No.
Yo.
I can't disclose that right
Listen,
now.
all I know.
Okay.
All I know
Okay.
is the
It's
grass
legal
ain't
matter.
been cut.
It's legal matter.
Yo, the grass ain't been cut in months.
And certain things I just
Listen,
Yeah,
those
keep
are
your property
The
clean.
vines are
His
crawling up.
legal team has advised him not to speak on the matter,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he can't speak on the matter. man.
After December 7th.
Yeah, after December 7th, I can let it all.
But honestly, quickly, Navarrete was in a war against Liam Wilson, who
Yeah.
dropped him. He came
Yes.
back and got the knockout win. He fought a war fight of the year candidate against Rob Conceicao, who many thought Conceicao won that fight, though he got dropped
Yeah, I think-
twice. He bounced back up and
I
gave
said,
Navarrete that
that's
work.
the-
I had Navarrete
won.
winning.
Yeah.
And then he
Edged it
goes
out.
up to lightweight and he loses a decision to Berichek.
Berichek.
So could Valdez be catching his redemption at the right time?
We shall see.
We gonna see.
That's
We got.
that's
we gotta
see the build-up.
because of based on
That builds a trilogy.
based
Yeah.
on what
Yeah,
we see
it
from
could.
Navarrete since his win to Valdez, it's easy to say, well, maybe this is more of a 60-40 still on Navarrete's side.
Yeah.
And maybe this is a fight he could win now. I don't know. I think stylistically it's just bad for Valdez, Navarrete. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it wouldn't shock me one bit if he drops Navarrete.
He
in
has.
the
There
rematch.
you go. There, I think because I was just about to say that in their first fight,
He was closing in on him.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he was.
Valdez is
closing
from the
in on
Canelo camp. They throw them shots
And
and
his
they
shit was
throw
fucked
hard
up too.
and they try to
Valdez.
put you out.
Yeah.
And he was catching them.
Yeah.
Boom.
Shit just was not hurting.
And I'm
him.
like, damn.
Bro, I don't know what his team do. His
He
face
didn't do
never
nothing
looked
for
like
him.
he
Nah,
been in
but
a
that
fight,
thing never
bro.
has a mark
He
scar.
the only
Yo,
dude
bro.
that-
Constancio put some marks on.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Constancio
made him
put
brag.
some
He made him
marks on.
brag. He made him brag.
You know?
The
Get a
cut
little
man
right.
must have been off that week.
We got
That-
time. We got time. I got to see some of the press conferences and shit like that. You
That's
know.
the determined
Moving
factor.
on
Yeah,
into
yeah.
round 10. Round 10.
No, 9.
9-9.
9, excuse me. Round 9. Mo.
Uh-oh.
Mo. We're going to let you start this one and we'll give you our opinion on it. Not many in the boxing world are happy about the news that December 14th in Houston, Texas, BBC Prime, the return of Tank Davis against Lamont Roach. And this is no disrespect to Lamont Roach whatsoever.
No,
But
absolutely.
he's
not.
bringing up another 130-pound champion. It seems like everybody that wins the WBA 130-pound championship gets
They
a
jumped
shot
up.
at Tank Davis at 135. Mo, the people are not happy, and we do it for the people. Talk to us. What's happening, man?
Listen,
Lamont Roach. Tank
break
Davis.
it down as best as I could. Loma was supposed to happen. Loma said no. I want to go be with my family till 2025.
That's a fact.
That didn't happen. Shakur, he got brittle fingers. He got peanut butter hands. Had to get surgery all of a sudden. Boom. Ain't gonna fight him. Benachek, he's not fighting. He didn't want no smoke with
I
him.
don't even know where that guy's been since he won the
Yo,
title, bro.
Like, I don't even know. Is he
Milk
fighting?
Rock.
Is he fighting back for his country? We don't know. So that ain't happening. So it's like, okay, who's next? He wants to stay active. Who they get? They get Lamont Roach. Is it the best fight? No. At the end of the day, man got bills. He got kids. He got to keep staying active. He's staying active. To me, this is an active fight. He's giving Lamont Roach a shot at it. Is he gonna win? Definitely not. That's a totally different breed. Them hims is them, and I don't see this fight going past. I don't see this fight going past 5. I'll be totally surprised if it do.
And he don't want to see the
And
fight.
Lamont Roach, they're trying to build it off the whole DMV and Baltimore thing. Yeah, that's cool, but not at this class. If Tank was fighting at 130, probably get a better buzz. But Lamont coming up. But I gotta respect Lamont. Let's give him credit. Gotta respect Lamont because he is a WB. He is a world title champion. He beat Hector Garcia, who Tank beat. You know, so he does have a strap at 130. He's testing himself to get, number 1, the payday, and number 2, to put himself in that infested water, which we know he's gonna get destroyed in. But you gotta respect him for trying. You know, I'm not excited about the fight. I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna fly out to the fight. I was gonna do it. I'm not gonna fly out to it.
Oh, man.
I'm looking forward to
Hey,
the undercards because
is
the
looking
undercards,
good, though,
from what
yeah.
I'm hearing, Uncle Al is healthy again. Uncle Al is back with PBC, putting things in order.
He's in the office.
And, and from what I'm hearing, he's
back in the
Yeah, no
from what we
more
hear,
voiceover.
home.
from what I've been hearing,
in the office
this
again.
tank card that he putting together is going to be very big and similar
He
to what
gonna
he did
have to. He gonna have
last
to,
year.
man.
He has to. He got to play catch
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Am I looking forward to it as being a Tank fan? No, but he got to do what he got to do. But 2025 Tank, Cam is right here. Please, got to go to the elites now.
Yes.
It's we can't do it no more. We can't do it no more. You got to get to the elites because I know
That's them at the bar.
my
bottom,
yeah, that's it.
that's
My thing is I don't see nobody at 135 and 140 beating him. But Tank, you gotta prove that in the ring. We can talk about it all day to a purple in the face, but you gotta go in there, lay some gloves up, and do it. And I know you got it in you. You got that B-more, that Baltimore in you. Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, we know that y'all can do it. Tell Tank step up and get to the grit, man. Period.
Wow.
Honestly, coming
Gotta
from
be
the heavyweight
honest,
champ.
man.
Yo, look, man. That right there, man, and not because you my brother. That was a freaking honest assessment from a huge fan of a fighter. You kept it real. You kept it a buck. You didn't find no way to justify it. You said, listen, this guy. I still think there was some fights out there for him, like a De Los Santos.
I would have wanted that. I really thought that was going to happen.
Hurt. I don't see.
That's what I heard.
Anything.
He's been MIA too since that Shakur fight. I haven't heard of him. He's in Santo Domingo chilling.
140, right? Now I get it before people say, oh, but listen, man, it's time for Tank to dare to be great already.
Yeah.
He's 30 years old. We know why he's 30-0 with 28 NyQuils. Only 2 people went the distance, and they were both Mexican. Right? It's the truth. So we're mad because not Tank, we know why he is. We don't want to, it's like, Roach, we respect you. You a dog. And like you said, X, there's no disrespect to Lamont because we like him. I like him great. Remind me of Scooter a lot. Him and Cool Boy resemble each other a lot. They got like the same style. But this is a fight that does nothing for Tank. He's going to beat him. It's not going to make Tank better. And we need legacy fights at this time for Tank. It's time for him to show the world why not only he is one of the best fighters in the world, why he could be considered one of the greatest of all time. But if we don't get the fights that needs to happen, then we cannot put him in that category. I don't want Tank's career to be the biggest what if.
Yeah,
I do not want that. And that's where the frustration comes in. You know, we know what's gonna happen. And of course, I will never discouraged by the fight because I'm still a boxing fan. Buy it. If you won't fly out, that's different. I'd rather you just stay home. I'd rather you stay home and buy the fight because at least one thing you're gonna get from Tank, he's gonna give you what you want.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you're gonna get a knockout.
Are you not entertained?
That's gonna happen. So, just like my brother Mo said, man, he hit every spot. Bing. 2025 Tank. We need to see you not once, twice,
possibly 3,
possibly. But I'll take 2.
We'll take 2.
Again,
2 good ones.
Good ones.
Yeah.
X.
Yeah, you
talk about it.
Remember when Canelo went on the super middleweight run, and he fought all the champions, but they were like, "Oh, who the hell is Billy Joe? He's soft. Caleb Plant, he's soft. Callum Smith, who the hell are these guys?" Those were the champions.
Fact.
I don't care who the champions are at 135.
Got to get them.
Go get them. Regardless if it's Crackerjack Joe or it's Shakur Stevenson. That's the fight that we're hoping for the most for 2025.
Please.
But right now, I mean, the one like what's worse, right? Canelo when he fought those 3 guys and Yildirim in the middle of it too, right? Throw Yildirim in there as well.
That was horrible.
Continuing the fight.
Oh, that fight.
30 pounds.
I forgot about that one.
Hector Garcia won the title. He got the shot. Lamont beat him. He got the title. He got the shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or Canelo gave Berlanga a shot. He don't deserve it. Well, seems like all the hymns and the faces of boxing
are giving these guys shots.
In a way, just finished fighting. Who the hell this guy was? TJ Donovan. You know what I'm saying?
He was off the Henny.
and he's a gatekeeper now. He's a former world champion past his prime. Now he's about to fight Sam Goodman, a young contender, undefeated. But who is Sam Goodman? I don't doubt any fighter. Don't get it twisted.
No. But
I don't put anything past any fighter. I give everybody a shot in the ring because it takes one punch, and it be the Lamont Roaches
unless you
that cause these upsets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But look at Liam Paro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who the hell's this guy they putting him in with? He needs to fight Dale. Rio needs to fight Haney. Liam Paro takes his title. You know what I'm saying? I know Tank is not a sleeper. That's the difference between these hymns and these other guys who get hyped and they did a whole concert before he got in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tank ain't putting on no fucking concerts before the ring. You know what I'm saying? Canelo ain't putting on no concerts before the ring. They not calling the next guy out before they get done or before they even get into the ring with whoever this opponent is, whether he belongs or doesn't belong. You know, Triple G made his name for years. Like, oh, X, he's beating up bozos. And I'm like, yeah, I believe so too. But guess what? Whoever's in the ring, put him out, keep it moving till that time comes. Tank, Lamont, it is what it is at this point. Get him out the way. Don't let him interrupt what's soon to come.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You know what I'm saying? The criticism is there. I don't have to drop any more on it. Uno,
Yeah.
we don't have to drop any more on it. We're not happy with it. The card is going to be stacked. Thank you, because PBC has been putting on stacked cards.
More on Boo Boo.
More Boo Boo's a
Boo-Boo.
rumor on that
Yeah.
card.
Nothing status.
Charlo.
Boo and Charlo,
And,
Jamal.
Take it. I heard both.
Heartbreak Kid, Figueroa, and Fulton Part 2. I'm hearing is
Yes,
supposed to
that's
be on
supposed
that
to be
card.
on that card
So
as well.
imagine, so the 3 cards, Fulton Figueroa opening up, then Mel the second fight with whoever, and then more Boo Boo as the co-main event with Tank and Raw. And that become
That'll be a good
depending who
card.
Mel will fight.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a solid junior middleweight, then bro, we got a very good solid undercard to go with that. So I mean, but one thing about PBC, man, when they do put on their
They've been
cards,
stacking
They're
them
gonna
all
put
year.
them. They're gonna stack them.
They've had very few cards this year, but those shits have been
Well, Uncle Al
fire.
do it. It's like the Uno.
Yeah,
He throw the draw 2s, the draw 4s.
no, and on top of that, right?
Yeah.
Before the pay-per-view, they have the YouTube, right?
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
have another 3 fights, good 3
Shaking,
before that.
shaking.
Yeah, so you listen, man. I can't wait to see who's gonna be on it. I expect a lot.
Round
of good
10,
fights.
baby.
Moving on to
Getting
round
there.
10. This has been resolved.
Yes.
Today.
Today.
Today, we were gonna ask you, the fans, and here in the cast, Bud Crawford and Fundura have been in negotiations to do a unification fight at 154 pounds. They're given extensions. That's a dub. It's official that
Dubbington.
Errol Spence Jr. will be returning to fight Fundura in 2025. Date and venue is
Return of the
yet to
big
be
fish.
put out there. I'm sure this is going to be in Texas. But guys, the question about this was, does Bud take this fight or not? I believed from day one that he wasn't taking this fight. And if you looking to be on the road to undisputed in your 3rd division, you got to go through Sebastian Fundura right now.
He's dangerous.
Very.
Very
No,
dangerous,
thank you.
bro.
No, and it's
He got
true.
that smoke nobody wants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
there's no gas mask.
Tower
that's saving you,
Inferno.
yeah?
Power Inferno. Yes,
Yes.
that name fits him well, bro.
He's a style matchup for anybody.
He's a nightmare style matchup.
Yeah.
Especially
for
for
anybody.
someone like Bud, right? Because of the size.
Bad
and he's
matchup.
gonna
for
make.
him.
He's gonna make. We know what Bud is. No one's questioning
yeah.
that. But that, I think Fundora will make him. He'll have to really bring the dog out.
out of him.
And let's not forget
So that'll be a hell of a
that
fight.
Fundura, when he won the titles from Tim Tszyu, at the press conference, he was like, I hear all the Errol Spence talk, but if you ask me, I want the best pound for pound fight in the world. I want to fight Terrence Crawford. He knows what he
As
wants.
should.
He
As
knows where he was
want.
going with it. But PBC says,
Uncle Al.
not so fast, Papa.
He
We
said
trying to get Bud and Spence
Yeah.
part 2.
2.
And at 154,
was long overdue.
supposed to be. So stay tuned, fellas.
Yes,
Stay
I
tuned.
can't wait, man. We'll break that down when we get closer. Bro.
Round 11.
That's for 2025. Round 11. Let's stick to the topic with Terrence Bud Crawford, because boy,
They are
is-
talking that smoke.
he and Teofimo Lopez going at it in person on social media, but not in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But not in the ring. And who knows if we get this fight in the ring. But Terrence Crawford and Teofimo have been entertaining on social media for the past 2 months now. And we know that comments by Teofimo have rubbed many wrong. And we know that Crawford, you know what I'm saying? Quitting up on him and hit him with the mush to the face. But just the other night, Terrence Crawford
He rolled up on the hood
pulled up.
He
to
rolled
Vegas.
up.
Heard he was in the top ranked
in
gym.
the gym.
I
Took a
heard he
picture.
was all over the place. He
Mhm.
said, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you said you fight me for free, huh? Come
Mhm.
outside. Let's fight for free."
Mm-hmm. Niggas better stop playing
Then
with
Tio said
Niggas
something
better
crazy
stop
though.
playing with yo.
But Tio's response was crazy though.
It has been nothing but crazy.
He said, "I'm in this grocery store buying bananas."
and he's sticking to it.
Yeah,
He's sticking to
That's what
it.
he
that's
said.
what's up.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what
He's sticking. Yeah, that's what he
gotta
said.
hold
He said
that
he's in the
down.
grocery
He said,
store.
I'm in the grocery
He ain't
store
say
buying
which one,
bananas. Yeah, he ain't
He
say
ain't
which
say
one.
which one though. And
That's
these
it.
niggas gonna stop playing. Yo,
Is he
you
at a
playing with a
Publix?
different
Is he
type
at a
of nigga.
Walmart?
You playing with a different type of nigga first and foremost. Yo, this TL nigga gotta stop this shit, bro. The fuck out of here with this fake over guy. Stop this
Oh,
shit,
man,
bro.
he got-
Hey, I'm done with this nigga, man.
man.
Get this
Oh,
nigga the
man.
fuck out of here, man. Yo, you only good as your last performance. Ninja, whatever.
Sorry,
Get
Turkey.
this ninja the fuck
Sorry,
out of
Turkey.
here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking too crazy, and I understand you're trying to build yourself up, right? Because not only one, you need money.
And paydays is
Yeah,
not
you
looking good.
don't get paid when you are fighting. So now you haven't been fighting. You definitely need a payday, and it'll be a great fight because now you build it up to a point where Terrence Bud really he doesn't like you. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and you're easy dude not to like. You make it real easy. Maybe that's part of your promotional shit, whatever. I'm not saying nothing about you in the ring, but dude, you gonna make it worse. You seen what he did to Spence because his family was talking.
Activated.
Listen, your pops already got knocked out one time. Shout to businessman Keyshawn. Feel me? So stop talking like y'all untouchable. You and your pops is getting on my nerves, man. Y'all two
And
niggas
look,
is worse than Bill and Devin, man.
But you know what's gonna happen though? That fight go down. You know Keyshawn pulling up. Like, what's up?
That's
He gonna be behind him. Like, yeah. I'm with the big bro.
The thing is, do we get this fight?
No,
And
we
at
don't.
this
Nah.
point,
No,
do
we don't get the
this
fight. Don't
Nah.
get the fight.
I
That's
think
nothing
he's
for
like he
Bud.
said, he's doing it so he could get a payday.
Yeah,
He knows what he wants. He's trying to poke one of them hymns, and Bud is letting him know. Listen, bro, I'm different. I really grew up in the streets. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
like
I
all that
survived
extra
death.
disrespectful shit
I
you be doing.
survived
We not
death,
doing
bro.
that.
Like,
We
if
not
I
doing
got shot in the head and survived, you put no fear in my heart, bro.
So
I will hurt you. And he told them, he said, I will hurt you. You're a little kid to me. I'm going to hurt you.
I like this.
And the last time I saw Bud say that was Spitz. And we saw that.
What I do like is that, right? T.O., at least he's going
challenging
after the biggest dog. He ain't going
He's
for
always have.
He not talking Mario like this, right? No, and no disrespect to Mario.
Nah, no disrespect.
He's not talking to Spanionis like this. He's talking about the number one fighter. Now, you know, we ain't gonna get too deep. I don't agree with the way he came off and what he said. Right? I really don't. I get it though. I understand what he's trying to do. I do get it. Me, I just feel there was
There could have been a better way to do it.
You know, but anyway, the point is this. I like at least again, who's calling out the top dog. But if it was to move up now 2 weight classes, same way we saying Bucks who go up 2 weight classes. Theo, no, because
middleweight.
So you're gonna tell me Theo skips 47, 54 to fight, but listen, man, we know Theo. He puts on
that nigga in the freezer
when he's in his best.
Put him in the freezer.
His best opponent,
Rocky Balboa.
At 54. Yeah, man, it might get
Put him in the freezer.
Ugly, my man Bubba Spark.
We gonna put him in the freezer like a TV dinner. You know what I'm saying? So,
now, Theo has been known for doing this. When he was calling for the Lomachenko fight,
not ready.
And he only had 13 fights or something, they were saying he was crazy. He's out of his mind. He won that fight.
But it was in the same division at least.
When he wanted Josh Taylor, he said he was crazy, moved up, he won that fight. He's calling again for the biggest fight and the lineal champ. He's chasing lineal champions through the divisions. At this point, I don't see Bud coming back to 47, so it would have to be at 54, which makes it even tougher to think about. Because at 47, I'm like, okay, maybe you have a better fight there. But at 54, I don't know. I don't know. But sticking to this topic,
round 11,
round 12, round 12. What fighters do and say outside of the ring, does it matter to you? Or are we critiquing what's happening in the ring? Now, let me give you my opinion on this. Boxing is not the MLB, the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, and any of these other organizational leagues where that would have been a fine, a suspension. You would have had to been put out there to apologize.
Correct.
Right? Boxing has always been a racial sport. The Wild Wild West, and it's a racial sport. You've had the Mike Tysons. I'll fuck you in the ass, white boy.
I'll eat
Mike
your kid.
Tyson, brother, he I'm not gonna say because I don't know, but he went to prison for rape, right?
So they say
Allegedly.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say it's true, but that's what he went to prison for. Muhammad Ali tells Joe Frazier, "You Uncle Tom, gorilla looking monkey." He did that to him. Actually messed up their personal relationship for years. Joe Frazier hated Ali because Ali always went to that extent to sell fights. He did it to everyone. It was always homeboy that shot a fake gun at Sonny Liston. He was gambling at the table, and Ali's in there taunting him and messing with him and calling him this and calling him, "You ugly, I'm pretty. You are ugly." And he shot a fake gun at him. Ryan Garcia recently has just been taken off. Bless you. You know, I'm not
Undisputed.
lying. He's been taken off undisputed. Josh Taylor, Billy Joe Saunders, these guys have thrown their racial remarks out there.
But
Bud set up his burritos out of YouTube to Jose Benavidez. I mean, we've heard it. It's on and on. Floyd in jail for hitting his baby moms. Like that, nothing of these antics that I'm speaking of stop these guys from being the greatest fighters that they are. Nothing stopped the fans from showing up on fight night. Nothing stopped the pay-per-views from Floyd being the pay-per-view king. You know what I'm saying? It all just draws more attention, more media, more buzz, where we eat it up. And sometimes we get caught up in it so much. I was disturbed by Teofimo's antics, and I am a Teofimo Lopez boxing fan. In the ring, what he does, who he is, and who he is outside the ring, I don't know him personally today. I say it up, take a picture, get an interview if we can get it, but I don't know these guys outside of the life of boxing from what I'm watching, from what we're all watching. And in this social media era that we're in, we easily get triggered and we want to join the attack. And we want to add on to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get caught up in the bullshit because Dale says what he says, but we go to the fight at the Garden and everybody's hugging and kissing, bro. Everybody's hugging and dapping, but you put a camera on them and it's like, oh yeah, when I see Dale, you know what I'm saying? When you see, I saw you hugging Dale last night at the fight. Oh, Floyd is this. Oh, Floyd is that. He's a woman beater. He's this. He's that. Signing the contract on TNT today if he calls you up to fight for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's judge the ring. For me, speaking personally, I'm done with all bullshit. Yeah, it's entertainment. It builds up. What you do in the ring is where I tell you, this guy's good, this guy ain't, because when we get to the next round, I got another question in the same flow of it. Let's not get caught up in the hype and what happens. I don't care who you are and what you do. R. Kelly is what he is, but guess what? When that music drops, we are on that dance floor. You hear me? Vince McMahon, another man who's been accused of so much shit. The WWE pay-per-views are sold out every time.
And I just finished that doc.
It's fire. My thing is that it doesn't stop the masses from attending, from watching, and from being there on fight night.
I mean, this is America. We love Dharma.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's what's sold.
And brother Theo meant what he's saying, whatever, because he was just on It Is What It Is, and Cam and Mace was pressing it. What's up? So you calling Black Ninjas monkeys? He was like, nah, I was talking to these two dudes. I'm just trying to get them to fight me. Yeah. Copy heard you, but you went up on it in a whole nother direction. You want it that bad? Crawford told him, come outside. I'm gonna show you how much of a monkey I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it goes. Shit could really go left.
Yeah. That's why you gotta be careful.
You want to sell this fight so bad or get a fight so bad. Boxing is tough. It's a dirty sport. It's gritty, and people go to those lowest of the lows at that point to get themselves a fight, to get the money, to get the views, whatever it is. Don't get caught up in the hype. Show me on fight night.
Dudes will sell their soul for $1 sign, bro.
Leading into round 13.
Yeah.
Who's real?
Who's fake?
These fighters out here. Come on, who are really the best fighters in the world and why? We get hyped up after this guy beat this dude, and it's like, yo, he's a monster. He can't be stopped. He can't hold on to his title. And he won that shit from a vacant championship fight. He didn't beat the champ. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this guy sold this much and he's the star of the show. Woo, woo, woo. Is he really the best fighter in the world because he can sell tickets? Oh, he got 1 million followers, 3 million followers, 5, 10 million followers. He's nice. He's so fast. Look at his YouTube videos. Ryan Garcia, boom, boom. Ryan Garcia, boom, boom. Ryan Garcia, boom, boom. Is he really the best in the world? Or do we continue to let social media mess with our heads and tell us that this guy is this because he got followers, because he got money, because he got chains? Jared Anderson is the next best heavyweight. Martin Bacoli says not so fast.
I think a lot of the times, man, fans become prisoners of the moment, right? They look at it and like, oh, and you get it, right? They really just they take it and run with it. Opposed to say, okay, good win. Like the same thing, even though I picked Joshua to beat Dubois, but I knew this was a fight he could lose because he never really I was always on the fence with him. Not saying he's a bum because he's not a bum, but he just is something about him that is just like he's bipolar, bro. Like he looks like he's about to be a him. He looked like, all right, yo, hey, Area 51, he's the pamphlet. And then it's like, yeah, nah, bro, stay in the project. it's just not going to happen.
It's not good.
But, you know, not to say that he's not.
But then you got Dubois, who's been cooked before.
Yeah.
And people are like, this dude is a quitter. He's quit on the stool.
Yeah.
And he bounces right back, and he is one of the best heavyweights in the world right now.
So there you go. And that's why, again, people have to give people the benefit of the doubt. Perfect example. Shushu, right? He didn't look good Saturday. We all said that. Oh, he overrated, bro. But that's one fight against a tough fighter, bro. Like, you're going to have those nights. That doesn't take nothing from Shushu. I still think he's a very good fighter. But you know what? Time will tell. Now his next fight, he's going to fight on the Tyson card, the MVP card. He got to go in there.
Handle business. Dominate.
Handle business. Dominate. And if he don't win by stoppage, like you said, at least it's an 8-rounder at that. So at least win 7 out of the 8.
Look at Floyd throughout his career. While we were watching him live and direct, it's like, oh, this guy's boring. Oh, this guy just runs around the ring. Oh, and now you're watching these dudes try to take the defensive style. That's all. They want to take the defense and think that they could run with it and not make you pay, not counter. You know what I'm saying? Not take a shot, because he took shots, bounced back. He never hit the floor. Makes you appreciate him a lot more today from what you're watching from these fake ass Mayweathers wannabes today. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker, would he be appreciated by fight fans today? He was the defensive man, still a wizard against killers, fighting killers, fighting killer after killer after killer.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
One of the greatest defensive fighters of all time.
When I say the best fighters today, he is the greatest.
And he's showboat while he's doing it.
And if
make
you
you
catch
bad.
him, he's gonna crack your jaw too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He gonna crack your jaw too.
Yeah, I would say
what makes fighters the best fighters today, like Canelo Alvarez, right? He's ducking Benny. Let's look at the damn resume, man. This guy has been doing it for a long time against killers, gorillas, and all.
That's a duck, man. Let's
No, I'm not talking about the duck. I'm talking about he is one of the best fighters in the world, hands down.
Yeah.
No, you can't take that from Canelo. Come on,
Lomachenko.
But you know what it is? I think it goes based off of
my thing is those guys that fight for legacy.
I think it's based off of the person, right? The person who puts it in the perspective of what you like. Everybody likes certain things different. You have some people that like the knockout artist. Some people like the boxer. Some people like the person who's flashy, the showboater, like Prince Nassim, like a Pernell Whitaker, where he could be defensive and flashy, still pop you. It's all based on the moment. And one thing we always see, we saw it in MSG, prime example, with Shushu and other fighters. One, boxing fans are like the weather. They
Fickle.
change up.
Very fickle.
Man, hardest
Bro.
to please.
They're hard to please. 1 minute you're on top of the world, and 1 minute you don't have a fight that you didn't get a knockout. Oh, you're a bum. You ain't this. You ain't that. Told you overrated. But bro, not every fight you're gonna win. That's like you.
Pretty, not
everyone is gonna be
not
pretty.
exactly. Not every fight you're gonna win pretty.
And even
That's
those
like
that
being a
you
driver.
lose.
The way you drive in New
Get it
York
on.
City is not gonna be the same way you drive in Texas. Same way you drive in Texas ain't gonna be the same way you drive in Florida. It's you go with what the element and what's given to you. And that's what irritates me about fighters. I mean, the fight fans.
Yeah,
They
it's the
just
fans.
wishy-washy. Bro, they're very
They the
wishy-washy and lukewarm.
Boxing fans are the
But
worst
when it comes to
fan base
those
of any
categories of saying who is the best, I think it goes based off of whether are you entertaining? Some people look at accolades. Are you going after
Usyk.
legacy?
Usyk
Are you
is
going
one of the
after?
best.
Are you going
Crawford
after
is
legacy?
one of the best.
Are you going? Are you
In a
are
way,
you an
is one of
entertainer?
the best.
Are you a knockout artist? Are you a boxing specialist?
Jesse
Or do you
Bam
have
is
all of
making
the
his way
above?
to one of the best fight. When you fight the elite fighters, when you build the resume, whether it's win, lose, or draw, Virgil Ortiz, these guys, oh, this is it. These guys are the best. These guys are the next ones. And they get themselves caught up in those tough fights in which they still just win. And it's like, oh, no.
People write them off.
he
They
really
write them off.
They overrate.
and
They're done.
it's not to write them off. It's just like, this is why you stay active. This is why you continue to fight.
You keep sharpening your
Elite.
tools.
Yes.
You
You know
gotta
what I'm saying?
sharpen your
can't go-
tools.
So Virgil Ortiz can't go back down from a Boacek. You can't go
Yeah.
from a Boacek fight now to going back to taking on a Ronnie
Joe
Rios.
Schmo.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
like
yeah.
and that doesn't improve
You
you.
can't go
That
to
doesn't make you
gatekeeper.
better.
You
No,
can't-
you stay.
You
in
can't go from
championship
contender to
competition.
gatekeeper.
But that's what happens in boxing, unfortunately. You make a great point. I do agree
Today's
with
boxing.
that.
Today's boxing,
today, and this is right. I think this generation's so
Poisoned.
obsessed with
They're
their
poisoned by it.
Everything's
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Roberto Duran, one of the greatest ever to do it. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
Hands down.
Definitely.
Shout out to
Sugar Ray
40.
Leonard.
One of the best to do
Sugar
it.
Ray Leonard. One of the
Multiple
greatest to ever do
Hitman
it.
Hearns.
Definitely.
Hitman Hearns. Marvin Hagler. God, just the four right there. One of the greatest four of all time had multiple losses.
That's my favorite weight
Now,
class.
what's
of
the
that
damn
era.
problem with this generation? So, bro, if you in there kill after, listen, I don't care how good your hand skills is on the block. If you fighting people on the block, they got nasty with their hands, somebody gonna get the best of you, and that's fine because it's killer after killer. You can't win them all neither. Now, if you go, you fight one dude that's nasty with his hands, and then your next three is you gonna really look like a killer. Like, but fight him. You gotta fight
Go
Uno
fight.
too.
Nah, I don't want no
Fight
smoke with
Uno
him.
too, because you just can't fight X.
Yo,
There's
in the
other dudes
streets,
there.
I got myself caught in those. You hear me? I was dusting. Yo, if you in my
You
weight
beating
class,
gatekeepers.
I was beating the brakes off of everybody in my weight class. And then one day, I got myself caught up with the vision of
You
this
went up.
guy-
You went up in weight.
No, I
He
thought
did-
he was my weight class, and he had
So
a
he took
couple
his shirt
pounds
off?
on me.
He
Yeah,
said,
he missed
This is
weight.
my block, punk.
He missed weight.
He missed weight. He missed weight.
Yo,
He pulled the Toledo.
He did
Toledo.
before he fought X, he did the Ryan Garcia. He chugged the mouth out real quick.
Yo, this kid
You want this
missed
smoke?
weight for the fight, and I felt like Benavidez when he was decking
Gosvick.
Gosh,
And
Vic,
nothing
and he couldn't
happened?
move him,
Yeah.
but he just keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? And then when he hit me, it's like boom,
Yeah,
boom,
where's you
boom,
out?
He threw every
oh,
shot
shit.
like Mike Tyson punch
Yeah,
out.
bro. You know what I'm saying? But took me to the next upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? Hold
You
on,
learn
you
from
got
that.
you're a little too cocky with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop slaving.
X analyzed
do
the
some more
opponent a
push-ups.
little bit better.
And that's good. No, and that's the
But-
way
but
you gotta.
Yo,
gotta be
keep
ready.
fighting elite competition. All I'm saying is Miguel Cotto in his day, he went through 22 straight championship fights, bro. Before he fucking fought Delvin Rodriguez, that was a non-title fight. You know what I'm saying? It was champion after champion or defending his championship against the next number one contender, against the next number one contender, against the next unified champion, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He that energy flowing. You can't write guys off because they had a bad night. David Morrell and David Benavidez are about to square off, and they both did not look so bright in their last fights. But guess what? They won. They won, and now they're getting themselves a big fight. You know what I'm saying? So, who are the best? Prove that shit when you beating elites and you building that resume and you fight for the legacy. Fighting for the legacy, the championships. I don't care who the champion is. Take the title from him. Stop fighting for these vacant titles and thinking that you some hot shit and you can't keep the freaking title. But then you want to move up because he did it. I can do it too. I understand the challenge, right? But a lot of y'all's not really doing that. I'm really about that, bro. So it has made me also.
CEO has spoken.
Don't get caught with fool. My eyes have been tricking me in this boxing game nowadays as well. And I know too much fucking boxing to be getting fooled by these hype jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the wool over his eyes.
It's like a magic trick. You know, the media. You start. That's why I say always don't. Listen to this. I always say when you watch a fight on TV, listen with your eyes, not your ears.
The thing I start doing,
what they're gonna tell you is going to.
That's how they
Yeah, you have to just with your eyes know what you're seeing. Don't let Jim Lampley tell you bang, and Manny Pacquiao wasn't doing none of that.
A good way to do that,
remember? Against Spotty?
A good way to do that. Watch fights with the volume off.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mute the fight. You don't have to get, like he said, you don't have to get, you have to get your mind tainted by the commentary teams, because at the end of the day, those commentary teams have agendas and they work for those particular brands and companies. So mute the fight and you dictate it based off what you see, and you'll be surprised.
Uno, check this out, because we're gonna stay into the politics of boxing, closing out into the show. Round 14.
Round 14.
We'll be closing
Championship rounds.
We're gonna keep the politics going. Is USA still number one in boxing? Because when I look at the pound for pound list today, it's only two Americans.
It's only Bud and Tank, right?
Bud and Tank from the USA. Canelo Alvarez is the North American fighter, but he's from Mexico. Bam is an American fighter, but he's Mexican-American. Usyk, Russian. Bivol, Russian. Fury,
Japanese.
British. In a way, and
he's from the UK.
And Nakatani, both Japanese. So I'm seeing the Russians, I'm seeing the Japanese, I'm seeing the Mexicans,
the Europeans,
all over the list, and only two Americans rocking. How do you feel about that? And is USA still number one? Are we losing our threshold on this?
Sorry. Let's correct that. Usyk, sorry, you're Ukrainian, not Russian.
Yeah,
we don't want our Ukrainian brothers.
I mean, it's almost like it's almost like
the hell they not. Don't you say that?
Now. NBA, it's in the NBA. Everybody else caught up. We're caught up. NBA.
A lot of overseas.
Know what I mean? Who was the last 3 MVPs overseas? You know what I'm saying? Does that mean that you know what I mean?
We don't run this shit.
That NBA is still not the creme de la creme. I think you still. I mean, USA.
You see who's winning the gold medals?
I mean, I just think with boxing it's a little different because of the classes, the weight classes, and other shit is you're gonna have to see this team eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like so we can't say like because now if who's number one on the list?
Gold in
who's number one on the pound for pound? Crawford?
Arguably, if he's number one on your list, I'm not arguing.
No, I'm just saying who would be number one?
Either Crawford. If Crawford is anybody's list number one, then he's number one.
If he's number one, then we still number one.
Because
you know what I'm saying? Those are the top 10 fighters in the world across all weight classes. It don't matter heavyweight, light heavyweight, blah blah blah. So,
but when Floyd was number one, he was hands down number one. It wasn't a debate about number two or could be number one. You know what I'm saying? And
true.
Again, you say what they say, and Floyd was this and Floyd was that. Floyd was number one, taking on all nations. The British, Ricky Hatton, pack them up. The Puerto Ricans, Canelo, pack them up. The Mexicans, Canelo, pack them up.
You said that twice.
That's the Puerto Rican Canelo.
Cotto. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Cotto, pack them up. Mexicans, Canelo, pack them up. African American as well. The other at Shane Mosley, pack him up. Wherever you came from, the Argentinians, Maidana, pack him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took on all nations and he held it here in
Yeah.
Las Vegas, and he was the highest paid athlete. He was
Yeah.
number one on
For years, Forbes,
on the
yeah,
charts,
forever.
on the Forbes. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing, though. You gotta think.
Today,
He was that and in control of his shit. Niggas used to hate on it, right? Yo, he's picking this person.
but he had a,
and he's fighting them.
at number
He's
one.
fighting them after they primes and blah blah. Listen, everybody that he beat before Pacquiao. He beat Hatton before Pacquiao. He beat Cotto before Pacquiao.
No. Cota's the only
Oh,
one.
the Cotto's the only one. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, so it's like they say that he's heavy picked and all this other shit. But at the end of the day,
He beat him.
He fought them all.
Number
Nowadays,
2 and number 3
it's-
were not
Niggas they don't got
to be
as
number one
much.
over
They
him.
don't got as much cachet to call the shots as much. Besides Canelo,
Right
he's the
now,
only one that really like
right now,
he can sit there and say, "I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that," and is across the
Yeah, I
board.
think
Sean.
if Tank was to do like what we said and fight these fighters we want him in, he'll be undisputed. And when those fights, he'll be the number one fighter in the
hands
world.
down.
Hands down. No debate.
Because
I mean, Usyk, the reason you gotta give Usyk
he's
right
a
there
legend
Platform
right now.
the way he's doing it.
because
And he beat
he's a
Fury.
small heavyweight and he beat the best.
Yeah.
And
He's
he
fighting
did it
the best.
definitively.
Yeah.
And he's there and he's winning. And he became undisputed, not no more because he relinquished one belt. And
It's a build competition
but
for himself.
regardless, the bottom line is, me personally, and I might be a little biased on this. I'm gonna go still with Bud as the number one fighter in the world, which of course he's American.
It's not
But I
biased.
think-
It's
I
not
think-
biased. It's
No, me.
No,
I'm
but
talking
you're
about-
not.
I'm
you're
talking
not
about
being
because the
biased.
reason I'm saying Usyk,
Many
he
would
has a
agree
great-
with you.
He has a great argument to be number one based on it. If they were in the same weight class and fought, oh my God, what an effing fight that would have been. Usyk
Usyk
versus
and Frost,
Bud.
yeah, that would be crazy.
Oh my goodness, because this is I'm gonna always until I see Bud lose, I can't pick against him.
But you know what's funny with this argument about the pound for pound?
Yeah.
That after every fight of all these guys, last fight didn't look too good. Usyk is number one. Oh, Usyk didn't look too good. In a way, is number one.
Yeah, that's how it is.
In a way, like it's been
But
changing
what I would say about
for a
this,
long
X,
time.
because boxing is a global sport.
Mm-hmm.
So NBA is
Yeah, it's just getting there.
it's just
getting there.
it's just here in North America. Yes, every country has a professional league, but they don't intertwine with the NBA. The NBA is the NBA.
Throughout the season,
Boxing,
and shit,
no.
yeah.
Boxing is
All year.
if you could be
Yeah.
a champion in Europe, you'll come to US and fight a
Mhm.
champ. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I think
It's the beauty about
that. There you go. That's what I was gonna say. I think it's a great thing for the sport, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, damn, top 10 pound for pound, and 8 of them are all Americans. You're like, damn, bro, ain't no competition. Not saying it's a bad thing.
It
but
used to be like that.
Yeah, but
And we were
correct.
bringing home all the gold.
Diversity is bigger than ever in boxing. And not only that, these guys are good. They deserve to be on that list. No one is debating anyway. No one is debating Usyk. Fury, we don't know what Fury we gonna get. And Bivol,
but for the time that he was at the top of his shit,
he
he
deserved it.
kicked ass.
No, because
You know?
he had the heavyweight division in the chokehold. So
Yeah.
listen, man, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say no. I think boxing will always run through North America, right? I think we will always have the best fighter or fighters if we're doing it as a collective group. Same way in NBA, you could bring, well, who's the best NBA player? Whether you want to say it's LeBron, KG, my son from the Timberwolves now, they be jumping
Shout out
up
to
and down.
Puerto Rican kid, Puerto Rican
Yeah.
kid.
Oh, you're talking about Anthony Edwards. Yeah.
Anthony, whoever
Different.
you want to put, these guys, Curry is still American. They're the best basketball players.
Those are the ones who being watched overseas.
So it's good, man. I just think at the
I
end
want
of
to
the day,
tell
it's
my
good.
American fighters, stay off the social media,
Yeah.
wake the flies up.
That's
and-
one
and-
thing.
And really,
That's one thing we the
really.
best at.
I love the
Talking
gold
shit on
chains.
social
You hear me?
media.
We love the
Yeah,
gold
that's a
chains.
fact.
Love the cars. But you know how you keep them gold chains and them cars and them social media followers? By continuing to win and perform at top elite levels. Get off the damn hype, man. A lot of y'all have become hype trains, and y'all sell yourselves out for a short couple dollars that won't last long.
And he has spoken.
Yeah.
Round 14. We're going to round 15 now.
We're going to close this out with the big announcement that just been dropped today. Well, yesterday by Benny himself. The Mexican Monster said there's many challenges. There's many fights been offered. The fight fans have been talking about this for a long time. And it's time that we give them what they want. Give them what they want. Give them what they want. They all can get it. Benny said, I'm the can man. Anyone can get it. Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban. So yeah, it's Cuba, it's Mexico, the battle with Davis, David Benavidez, David Morrell, 2025, early. You heard? We're not gonna wait long. You heard? Listen, it's only a few months left to the year. You hear me? We got a few months left, 2 months left of 2024. We headed straight into
real quick. Rumor the co-main Rayo Pitbull 2.
And that's the co-main event on that. Uno, David against David.
See how BBC setting it up.
Yeah, that's a big fight. Big fight.
Are you favoring just hearing the noise right now?
Yeah, nah. That's a great fight. That's
You happy
and
with
like I'm happy with that. And I like that both of them coming off a lackluster fight, lackluster performance.
Both interim champs.
Yeah, both interim champs, and not just staying active, but like you were just saying, go fight the other guy. Go fight the guy that's supposed to be the best.
In a new division too.
Yeah, and they both in the new division, so I like the fight a lot. I'm not going, get into it too much right now.
Not yet.
We got time for that, but definitely like the fight. Kind of sad to see them. They didn't keep the tag teams together too long with Tank and Benny on the same card, but I'm sure they're going.
If they're going to spin the block,
they're going to spin the block.
This is the right way too.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure the card is going to be crazy too. So yeah, this is a good one for boxing.
Yeah,
Maniac.
Listen, you know that, man. Look, both fighters. Although Benavidez did look way better.
Yeah,
because he dominated. He
just
didn't
hurt
look
him.
like the Benavidez. Correct.
That's
he just couldn't hurt him.
We're gonna need to go back to Puerto Rico.
But this guy, Morrell, he didn't look good, right? He didn't look good. But you know what? It's still a fight that we want to see. And Benavidez understands that he can get the win of Better Beef and Bivol. But why wait? I'm going to fight the toughest that's out there. And that's why I respect him, man. He's a guy that he's a fireman. Wherever there's smoke, he there. He going to go. He wait on the 4th floor. We in there with the smoke. I need to go there. He not let me break open that door. I need all that smoke. So shout to Benavidez for giving us a fight that he doesn't need to take. Let's be clear. Say what you want, but he's doing it. So respect to that. And hopefully it lives up to the potential. And as we get closer, we'll definitely break that fight down. Mo.
I'm excited about the fight. I'm glad that it's happening. I was surprised when I saw the announcement. I thought it was like, fake boxing news. And then when I seen Benny drop it on his page, I was like, oh, yeah, it's official. It's official. And it's a good one because, Uncle Al, man, he's letting y'all know, man, he's back. Back like cook crack. And he ain't playing around.
Good.
He ain't playing around.
That's good. And, he got the stable, man.
He got the stable. Yeah, he do. He got a lot to do. And he gonna 2025 is gonna look.
He do. He got the stable.
2025 is gonna look exciting. He's starting it off right with this one.
Take back what's mine.
Yeah, Cuba versus Mexico. This is gonna be interesting. This fight definitely is Vegas bound. I don't see it not being in Vegas. Okay. It's definitely Vegas bound. And you got two young guys who think they're the best of the best in that weight class. Both guys throw a lot of punches. So this is going to be a slugfest. You're going to see it. So I don't – this fight is based on both of the guys' style and resumes. I don't see it going to a decision. I see somebody getting dropped or stopped in this fight.
Okay.
I see.
Don't give him too much. Don't give him.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking right now. We'll get to the official date. Then we're gonna really get to the sauce.
Well, Uncle Al is gonna give us what we've been asking
This is what
for.
you want.
This fight was supposed to be at 168 a minute ago. You're getting it at 175. This fight is very reminiscent to the fight that we get in this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Two
Yeah,
undefeated
that's a
fighters.
fact.
These guys are interim champs,
Young.
former champs in
In
the
their
past
prime.
divisions. They're young, they in their prime. They both knockout artists. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-mm.
Brian
Man,
and
oh
Pitbull
man.
part 2 on that card.
Man, oh man.
That's a good look. We should get some more heat on that card. Like we said, Uncle Wild got some making up to do. He got the stable to do it. He's got the network to do it. And 2025, can't wait. Can't wait, man. All our fight fans that's watching, that rock with us, that stay in tune with us. You hear?
Episode 60.
We keep it 100 with y'all, keep it 1,000 with us right in return. You hear me? Four Corners is going to continue to bring you the best content that we can provide. Four Corners is going to continue to bring you nothing but, like Oscar says, the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, listen,
You
Thursday
heard?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's clapback Thursday. Let's see what they
Oscar is
got.
on the road. Yo,
We
couple
gonna-
weeks. Philly, man. It's getting
Philadelphia,
there, man.
Pennsylvania.
We
We'll
on
be
the
back
way.
in the building
We back.
soon. We got
We
a lot of heat coming up. November and December is full of boxing. Stay tuned. We're gonna continue to bring you the content. We're gonna continue to bring you Wednesday nights, 15 rounds of boxing. Shout out to Sis, shout out to Dollar, shout out to Legend, shout out to TD, shout out to everybody on the chat with us today. 40 Central, Jose, put up your dukes.
Hit the like button, people.
Everybody that
Appreciate
rocks
y'all.
with us, man.
Subscribe.
Listen. Y'all know that we keep it 100 with y'all, man. Just keep it genuine and 100 with us too, man. Stay sucker free out there.
Yeah. We do it for the people.
Do it for the people.
And